The goddess of magic is missing. Her champions banished. Trapped. Powerless. They must become worthy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Unbound. This is our 5th edition D&D campaign that uses adventures from Uncaged Anthology. Uncaged Anthology is a collection of myth and folklore themed modules that subvert tropes around mythological beings and creatures that are women. We are also featuring the Scholar class by Benjamin Huffman, both of which are available for purchase on DM's Guild. If you want to interact with this game, there are 2 ways that you can do so. You can redeem channel points for free by using Blessing, which will grant them an advantage die for any player, including myself. Or if you'd like to add an element of fate to the narrative. You know, that's less impactful when it's upside down. Element of fate. You can, where's my notes? Every $10 guarantees a draw from the deck of many things to the player of your choice. Let's jump right into it. And we're going to go around and please tell me who you are, where we can find you, and then tell us a little bit about your character. And we're going to go ahead and start with the Lady May.
Hi, I'm May. I have an emote meowing behind me. I can be found on the internet, you know, talking about cats and dice. And I play Nell, little tiny halfling chef who had a very pretty ball gown that went poof.
Oh,
thanks to your generous $10 donation of a deck of many.
This one right here. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that, but yeah. Oh, I'll have to think about a way we can bring that back. But next we have Giggly. Oh, darling, you muted.
I don't know how that happened, but hi, I'm Giggly. You can find me here on Twitch at GigglyDendroLegus or on Twitter at GigglyDendro. I play Samara. She is the favorite, but she is just a pain in the ass and really loves to pick on Avalon, and that's really all there is to it.
I love that every time unfailingly you mention the favorite part.
Yup.
That's great.
I gotta flaunt it.
True. Next we have Bravo.
Hi guys, I'm Bravo. You can find me over at the Monty Hall, doing NPC Lab and other TTRPG stuff. I play Avalon. She's a big old paladin of vengeance. Scourge Azamar. She's kind of like the mom of the group. Gotta put up with a lot. And that's it. That's all her story. Definitely don't have any other traumatic experiences in there.
Oh, don't worry, we'll fix that.
Oh god.
And last but certainly not least, Dungeon Dame.
Hi guys, I'm Dungeon Dame. I'm gonna elongate all the beginnings of my sentences from this point on. I play Alaris. She's a Gloomstalker Ranger, changeling. She has a pet raccoon. She dual wields swords, so she's not a shooty ranger. She's a slashy ranger. Oh, and I guess you can find me here mostly, or on Stella's Discord, or on Twitter, Instagram. Same handle. Easy to find.
Thank you. And today, EJ Eminly is not going to be able to join us. She is working very diligently, hopefully, on her paper that's due tomorrow. So we wish her the very best. And last time, Dawn, her character, was taken away by a giant hulking displacer beast. And we won't worry about that today. Well, I mean, we won't. The characters definitely will. But we will safely put Adon aside for today, and we will see her safely. I mean, she's off camera. You don't know what's going on, but
Oh no!
it's gonna be fine. You'll see what happens next week. But last time, we're gonna pull the camera back into the scene where we cut off. We have the group in hot pursuit of this giant hulking displacer beast. It is enormous. You see this veil of shadow sort of swirl around it, and in an instant, poof, it is gone. And what we see is the group of heroes here charging after. Some of you are bleeding and wounded. You have your weapons in tow. Perhaps you've thrown it aside just to go a little faster, but it's not fast enough, and they're gone. And you're standing in the middle of the forest. The ball somewhere behind you. You don't know how far you ran or for how long you ran. There's no trace of her.
Does someone have some fabric?
Oh. Avalon's gonna very somberly take unclip her cloak, her big old cape, and wrap it around Nell. She's probably swimming in it. Yeah, just gonna give that to Nell.
Thanks. It's a chilly. Where? I guess it was a limited time dress. I should have packed ahead, I guess.
We'll get you another dress, Nell.
Where'd Dawn go?
Avalon's gonna look around for tracks, she guesses. She's gonna look around for anything.
Okay, go ahead and roll me either investigation or perception.
Can I help her with that?
Yes.
We'll do perception.
That's
All right.
that one, but with assistance, that is a 4.
Blueberry.
Blueberry. Just
Me, Cassandra, and Blueberry rolled those 2 rolls.
Okay. Blueberry rolled a 19. Avalon rolled a nat 1. Fantastic.
She's stressing.
Okay, Avalon, thank you, Godfather Wraith, for the draw from the deck of many. This is for you, Avalon. Tell me when to stop.
Godfather, I swear, you're gonna kill me one of these days.
No.
Stop.
Oh, fuck.
Did you just say, oh, fuck?
I need extra rule set.
We're gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Quick, throw your swords off your person.
Drop everything you have. You don't
Yeah,
have it on you anymore.
I've never seen this sword before in my life. That's not mine.
Okay.
Just give it to me instead.
Yeah. This was tomorrow's. I was holding it for her, I promise.
Avalon, as you enshroud Nell in your cloak, just feel a chill go up the back of your neck, just up your spine. You feel the fine hairs rising underneath your armor. You look over your shoulder, there's nothing there. You're just completely surrounded in the forest. Even as you're looking around, it's dark. You don't have the soft fairy lights from the ball dancing around you. There's nothing but shadow. And as you look out, there's silence. There isn't even a chirp, even a croak, even a buzz. Only the sounds of the group of you rustling around, huddled here. You just get a feeling in your gut that something very bad is going to happen.
Holy shit. Okay, Avalon's gonna she's gonna huff herself. She's in business mode. She's gonna say, we need to get out of here now. Key or not, we need to get back into the moon door. This is not a good place. We can always come back and get it, right?
I mean, yes, but I'm concerned that if we go into the moon door and we don't find a dawn, time here passes twice as fast as it does in there. Also, DM, Alaris did have her hunter's mark on the displacer beast when it disappeared. So she probably would have been like trying to sense for that while she was going. It doesn't do anything super fancy. It just gives her advantage on wisdom or survival checks to try and find it, but that she would have been like focusing on.
Go ahead and roll me a survival advantage. We'll see what comes of that.
Let's go.
Can I roll perception? I'm kidding. I can roll survival. It's fine.
Survival, baby.
Shit. Oh, it's
15.
Not awful, but
you do get the sense, like, you did have a sense of, like, what direction you're going. You're probably, like, leading the pack of you as you were chasing. But all of a sudden, it's severed. And you've never felt this sort of disconnection suddenly. It's almost as if it's disincorporated. Not in this realm anymore. And you, as the Guardian of Thresholds, know all about the crossing of worlds. Wherever Adon might be, she's not here on the same plane as you anymore.
Okay. With that in mind, Alaris probably would have said something slightly different.
Okay, yeah, we can take it back.
Yeah, so when Avalon said into the moon door, she'd be more like, the moon door is a good idea. I don't think Adon is here in this realm anymore. I don't feel my connection to my hunter's mark on the displacer beast. Or whatever that was.
Could she be back then in the general realm? What's the realm that's not the Feywild?
So you are currently on the material plane.
Oh, okay.
We are, okay.
Okay.
You do know that back towards the ball, adjacent, is the crystalline trees that form an arch, and it is a portal into the Feywild.
Feywild. Okay, that's the Feywild. 10-4. Okay. Well,
if you think the moon door is safer than here for whatever you think might be happening.
I do not have a good feeling about this place. We need to go, or else we may end up worse than Adon. And there's no way we're gonna find her if we are separated or hurt.
Samara, roll me a perception check.
I just remembered Houndmaster's Vigil. I'm supposed to permanently double my proficiency on perception checks.
Yeah, okay.
I will remember that.
Yes, that's a good point. I forgot about that too. Okay, 19. Samara, you have this feeling of warmth kind of brush against your ear, as if someone's close by, and when you turn, there's nothing there. You hear a very faint whisper. It's a kind of whisper that's disembodied. You can tell that it's far away, it's supernatural, it's not of this world. And it says, "Burn the evidence." And as you hear that, you kind of look around, and you can see a pillar of smoke in the direction that you had come from, slowly beginning to rise. It's very small.
Samara's kind of was just like standing there, like chewing on her nail, trying to figure out what happened to Adon while everybody else was conversing. She just like jumps. Guys, Guys. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but this like disembodied voice just whispered in my ear to burn the evidence, and look over there. I'll show him.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna. Avalon's gonna use her divine sense. Then after hearing that.
Ooh, okay. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor. Powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 6 feet of you.
60
Okay.
feet.
60
feet of you. You know the type, you know their presence. Okay. All right, cool. Oh. Okay. So, you're looking in the direction you had come from. You're looking in the direction of the smoke. You just see this very faint kind of gray wisping pillar rising, and it's this like soft gray against the blackness of the night. And you don't necessarily notice anything in front of you, but behind you, you sense complete evil.
Holy shit.
It's like right on the edge of the 60 feet.
Oh my god.
And you know it's undead.
I got goosebumps.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
This is the most evil thing you've ever felt.
Okay, Avalon with her big meaty claws is gonna grab Nell and grab Samara and then look at Alaris and be like, open the fucking door, we need to go now.
Yeah, yep. Alaris won't she ain't gonna question that.
Okay.
Let's open the moon door.
Yeah. Is this how you open? Okay. Yeah, you trace the outline of the door, you push it open, and you see this prismatic gateway form. And as soon as it blinks open, the group of you usher through, and it seals. And you are now out of the material realm.
As long as it didn't follow us in
Did
here.
it follow us?
Well, you close it immediately behind you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sweating. That was scary.
Goosebumps.
Okay. Dawn's not here.
Did you summon that, Samara? What was that about? You said it
Summon
whispered in
what?
your ear. Oh,
Yeah.
it was something terrible.
I don't know. I was
goodness.
mulling over what the fuck happened and where Dawn is, and then all of a sudden it's like some unwanted pervert whispering in your ear. But no one was there.
Nell wraps the cloak tighter
Oh.
around her. She's kind of like,
Okay, can I divine sense to see if it followed us?
Absolutely. What does divine sense look like, by the way, as you cast the spell?
I imagine like the eyes in her mask sounds so anime, but they kind of like, they're like cha-ching,
Yeah.
that one. She kind of like does that when she opens her eyes and then looks around and looks for
Okay.
Love it.
As you are looking around, you do get the sense that it has not followed you. You are safe now.
Whew. Okay, I think we've escaped it for now.
Sure, but did we just leave that whole area to potentially burn down?
And when we walk out, isn't the door gonna be in the same spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that far ahead. Now, did I? Listen, this has been a horrible, horrible day full of horrible experiences.
No shit.
I don't even know where to start looking for a Dawn. And do I remember this place where he's talking about anyone that he's like, I work for so-and-so. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So you do remember that it mentioned something about a mistress, but it was not specific.
Guys, I have to tell you something.
Oh.
Now that everything's calmed down and I can remember, before we started battle, I found out that Thraxia is the one that's holding Hecate, and I wouldn't put it past her to kidnap Adon.
Think-
Well,
Thraxia is strong enough to hold Hecate. Isn't she just a champion?
her patron would be strong enough.
Yeah. And she could have an army behind her.
She does. I would not put it past Thraxia to do something like this.
Oh, I don't doubt that perhaps she's taken Adon. I just don't think her on her own is strong enough to hold Hecate.
I think we have other larger divine forces behind that. And I think right now our first step is Thraxia.
But how do we find her?
Now that is a good question. DM, would I remember at all where I was kidnapped to, perhaps?
So
you know, like
did...
in Sneakers, where he's in the back of the car and he can hear the geese. You know,
Go ahead. All right.
is it something like
I was
that?
gonna say no, but go ahead and roll me history. Let's make this interesting.
I love making a good case. History -1.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
This will be fine.
Oh, dice gods be with me.
Oh!
That's a nat 20. Okay. So you do remember the exact alleyway that you were in, and then you were
Okay.
jumped and you went unconscious, right?
Right.
You did like fade in and out of consciousness as you were being dragged away, and you do get the sense, okay, you were absolutely dragged into some sewer.
Okay.
You know that it's vaguely in the dock district of
Okay.
Waterdeep. So you would be able to get a sense of like, okay, yes, this is the right area-ish. You just can't pinpoint it precisely.
Okay.
So it's better than nothing.
Then Avalon's gonna tell that to the group. Yeah, when I cannot say for certain, but definitely somewhere in the dock ward, beneath the city, is where I was taken. It's a step, and I think it's the only step we have right now.
Yeah, I think it's the only clue that we have. And I wish Adon was here because the whole reason we came here was a lead towards the key, but also... Can't remember his name.
Right?
Right.
Thank you.
Your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend.
You're a literal boyfriend.
Sally.
We all had those days. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm way more into my dryad potential girlfriend right now, so...
Yeah, she's
Wow.
she's way hotter.
Forgotten
Grot
about
who?
Grot. Yeah.
Fuck Grot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as the group of you are actually talking about this, Alaris, you feel a piercing, hot pain coming from your right palm.
Oh, the map!
As you look at it, you begin to see this charcoal line carve into your skin. And it forms a skull right in the center of your palm.
Oh, that's not scary at all.
And in the very center of the skull is one of those stars. And it's glowing green.
It's part of our constellation. It's dawn. I don't know what this is, but this is a
Good.
dawn.
Does not look good. Well, where are we on you? Turn around. Let me see. Where are we?
I'll T-pose again.
Yeah. Where are we in relation to?
Okay. So, as you begin to investigate Alaris's body map, you see the group of you gathered around in a vague area, and then you see pinpoints. They are more clear now than they were before. You see one that is towards the mountains. There's like basic geographical features to kind of give you a vague idea of like, you need to go that way, right? So there is mountains. You see a little star. It's a little different. It's pulsing. You see another towards the desert. And the last one is towards the ocean.
Okay, where did you guys find these?
Kind of all over.
I'm gonna like slightly nudge Avalon because she looks like she's staring.
What? Is there something on me? What do you want from me? Are you looking as well?
I'm trying. You're blocking the whole view.
What do you mean? Well, then you go look. Whatever. Shut up. She's gonna kind of like
Just scoot over a little bit. You're big.
This new part of the map that's appeared on her, does it connect to any other part of the map? It's just kind of like free floating.
Yes.
almost like it's in another realm. Well, Samara, Laris, Nell, why don't we go find you something to wear? How does that sound? Real quick.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yes.
Right.
So just as a reminder, all of your equipment that you didn't take to the ball is still in the unseen city. You do probably have some provisions here in your base, the moon door. So you're definitely welcome to like equip yourself with stuff, but like your specific suits of armor and your heavy duty stuff that you generally carry. Oh shit. What did you guys put in Adon's bag of holding?
I only put a sword. And I got a new sword, so we're okay.
I didn't put anything down is the thing. It's like Avalon stayed strapped.
Okay.
Nell didn't bring anything.
I think Adon had the most stuff in
Adon
her
did
own
bring
bag.
everything.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I have a really random question for you, DM, because I just thought of it. When we killed the dragon person, did we go reacquire our horse and carriage that was kind of on the outskirts of the forest when we got here?
I would definitely say after you taking care of the dragon, it would have made perfect sense for you to like bring it in and like, you know, the dryads of the realm would have helped like pave the way and stuff. Like they would not let those animals suffer on their own. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Your
your horses are in the unseen city right now.
Oh, okay, good. Phew. I was thinking
Well.
about that. I was like, oh, I don't remember how long we've been here.
Yeah.
All those horses are still alive.
I completely forgot about the horses.
Yeah, me too. Isn't that how it is?
Yeah.
Well, Avalon's gonna kind of go with Nell to go find some clothing for Nell. You two use your combined big brains and figure this out. Figure out where we need to go. Exactly. I think 2 of your brains might equal 1 of Adon's, so that will get us somewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
let's hope.
Yeah,
We can try.
great.
She's pretty fucking smart.
She's very smart.
We're not.
So
No,
Avalon
average.
and Nell go into Avalon's little cave. And yes. So Laris and Samara, you are alone in the kitchen area currently. Is there anything that you would like to discuss?
I'm very concerned about what caught fire out there.
Yeah, I am too, and I'm also concerned that whatever was on the edge when we go out of the moon door is going to come after us, and we're going to be shit out of luck.
I wish we had a better idea of what that was.
Yeah,
If we could prepare for it while we're here. You know, at least survive.
Yeah, and the best I can do to prepare is just just sleep, but we don't have time.
Thank you
Thanks, Grat.
for the
Thanks,
cookies.
Grot.
They're calling you the name of my half-orc ex-boyfriend.
Don't worry, he's really hot.
So hot. Stop that. Yeah, anyways, so I've got cookies now. How about you?
I want
I'll just take a cookie. It's now in the game.
Yeah,
you go.
Nell probably made cookies. I imagine this kitchen is fully stocked of snacks.
Oh yeah, lots of snacks here.
I think we have to go out and soon.
Probably like ASAP as soon as we get our shit figured out.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that fire is blazing right now.
And the camera.
like-
Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, never mind. You go. It's fine.
The camera cuts over to Avalon and Nell in the cave. And Nell, you have access to all kinds of apparel and anything to make yourself decent.
I can't give you any fashion advice, so this is really completely up to you.
All right. Well, I'm a little short for. I guess this shirt can be a dress.
Oh my. Maybe
That-
put a belt around it and make it look like a dress.
Yeah, we can fashion something. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, maybe this handkerchief. I could make this into an apron. It should-
Okay. Yes, I see that. Yes. Shame about your helmet. Do we need to get you some kind of head protection?
Well, all my stuff is back in that room. I'll have some, my nice chef's knife is in my bag, but I got knives and stuff here in this kitchen.
That's good.
And, they're serviceable.
Right. Shoes? Get shoes on.
Oh, I might have some clogs in the kitchen. I think.
Clogs? What the hell are clogs? What does that mean?
They're
What is a clog?
wooden shoe.
Interesting. Is that a chef thing or?
I've never really asked. I suppose it's just family thing, and we all just kind of, my ma and my grandma and my great great grandma, my aunt, great aunt, great great aunt. Yeah, I'll wear clogs.
Mortals will just fascinate you more and more every day, isn't it?
Well,
Wow.
can maybe have some socks. They might work as stockings.
Yes. I'm afraid whatever socks I might have might literally fit you like some kind of skinny dress. But I'm sure we can find you something. Well, you look spick and span, ready to go. You feel all right? I don't have a mirror or anything in here. Or I could hold up my sword at a certain angle. Maybe you can see yourself in the reflection.
Not really trying to impress anybody, I suppose. With
Oh. You just
I don't
wear
think I'm
clogs
gonna
for fun?
Run into anyone who saw me at the party.
Right.
They probably wouldn't recognize me now, anyways.
Ah, I wouldn't say that. I'd say that dress was the half of it. She
Well,
puts
it
her
was
hands on her hips.
sparkly, and it gave light and shiny, and now this is kind of just drab.
No, I wouldn't say drab. You've got plenty of light on you already.
Well, we are in the moon door. It is kind of pretty in here.
Oh no.
Fine.
All right, let's go get your knives and let's get ready to face whatever godforsaken thing is outside that door, and hopefully not get snatched away.
So the group comes together, and Nell, you are definitely able to replace your knives and basically have the equivalent of no armor, but all of your tools, your shield, your weapons, you can definitely replenish that. The group of you come together. There is a decision that you're going to have to make. Do you want to rest here in the moon door? Do you want to go out? What's the plan?
I think we need to face whatever it is out there. That or outrun it.
Yep.
We do have more pressing matters ahead of us.
Yep.
I think we need to fully prioritize exactly what's going on here. I mean, Adon is a formidable opponent. She can... If I personally know Adon, her captors will be turning her over based off of what kind of torture she's putting them through. But nonetheless, I do worry for her and worry for her safety. So, but she's definitely far stronger than you realize, and she can definitely hold her own for quite a long time. So, what is it? What's our first step?
Well, before we head out, how is everybody feeling, healing wise?
Oh, like shit. Look at my HP.
Oh, I'm full
my
health.
Yeah, I'm nope.
Okay. Then I'll do channel divinity to preserve life. So, bravo, you get 30 HP.
30?
Yeah,
What?
Oh my god!
right off the bat. Don't gotta roll anything.
Oh my
Hot damn.
Nice.
And I can because I can split it between you guys. So if all of you needed something, I could give you 10 each.
Oh my gosh.
So this super awesome healing spell, what does this look like?
I think this one is pretty much kind of like no one's really gonna see it besides the person who I'm touching with it. And it's kind of just gonna like take you back, and it's gonna put you on a nice warm beach with the waves crashing, really nice and peaceful.
I ain't never seen the beach. This is great.
I can imagine Avalon being like, "Ah, where am I?"
Completely not stressed, but still healing. Just like, ah! The lake is too huge. Ah!
All right. So you recover, and y'all leave the moon door.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So the group of you exit your pocket dimension sanctuary, and you reemerge on the other side, back in the forest. You had only been gone for a little while, and you can see that the first cracks of daylight are beginning to paint the sky. In the distance, the darkness has been shifted to light shades of purple and pink. You see, in the distance, a pillar of smoke. It is much stronger now. But it does seem to be localized. It hasn't spread like wildfire or anything.
Avalon, can you still feel whatever that was?
Am I close enough to it?
Do you turn your divine sense on again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hit the little button on the side of my mask, and it lights up my eyeballs.
Okay. So make sure you keep track of how many times you can use this. So you've used it 3 times. One before the moon door, one in the moon door, and then the third one now.
Okay.
As you turn it on, you don't sense anything. You seem to be okay for now.
Okay. I got one more left. It's too far. I don't feel anything.
It's a good thing, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
Should we just run?
I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's
Two
retrieve
are
up.
away.
Okay.
2
We choose a
towards
fire.
ish. Not directly. We're not running at the fire. We're running near the fire.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay, yes.
Walking just seems wrong.
So you head in the direction of the fire, and as you approach, you immediately recognize, okay, this is the direction of the ball. You skirt past that, and you head towards the fire itself, and you can see in the clearing are the 2 crystalline trees. You can see that one of them appears to have been very heavily scorched. The pink tree is no longer pink. It has this jagged scar of burn across the side of it. You see the faint wavering portal between the 2 of the trees. So the fire seems to have been extinguished. The smoke is just sort of residual evidence of there having been a very bad fire.
Everyone's okay.
Yeah, do we see any evidence of like anybody around or anything like that?
Yes, so as you approach even closer, you kind of break out of the brush line and into the clearing. You can see that there is someone already there. You see Petra, the Medusa that was named guardian of this forest. She is currently standing there next to the Azamar you had seen in the ball. You see this person. She is 6.5 feet tall. She's wearing a stark red dress, but you can see that there are singes on it. It's quite ravished. You see that she has hair of white fire whipping around, and she has piercing golden eyes. On her back, she has a bow made of starlight. She has beautiful bronze skin. And
I'm trying not to stare.
She's really fucking hot.
Milady.
She's trying really hard to look at her respectfully.
I am looking respectfully.
Yeah, like the dress is like all like beat up and like cut, and you see like all the way it's slit like right up to her thigh. Yeah.
Oh, girl.
It's hot. So as the group of you approach, their attention turns towards you. And Petra, she says, "Oh, thank goodness that the group of you are fine. Marok was under attack. I'm pleased to find that you are mostly unharmed. What happened?"
Some dick took a Dawn.
We was set upon by she like looks over at Samara. We was set upon by some agents of, should I just spill it now? Yeah, I'm just gonna spill it.
Go.
I'm gonna spill it. Get her name out there. Agents of Thraxia, who thus is an agent of the goddess of discord. She seemed to interfere with our plans, and thus setting fire to this beautiful place, I'd assume.
You see Petra cant her head. She looks thoughtful. There's no real registration of what you're saying. But Keela, she hones in on you. Her attention fixates on you, pinpointing. And she boldly steps forward. And you see her, like, square her shoulders. She says, "I am Keela, champion of Artemis, guardian of hunting."
Oh,
Hey.
Oh,
Keela.
Avalon's gonna very respectfully, but also like, okay, bitch. Kind of like, listen, I'm also a champion of like a goddess. Okay, you're not like that special, but like, you know, she's kind of sizing her up, but like, bow her head like this.
No,
but
we're
respectfully.
But respectfully, but also like, okay, girl.
You see, like, Avalon's muscles just slightly bulging.
She gets a little taller. She's like, yeah, well, I'm
slouching.
I'm the champion of Hecate, so.
Alaris is literally just laughing, like.
And Keela will ask you what happened, and for more information about Thraxia, we're going to kind of like gloss over this narratively a little bit. Basically, as a group, do you want to hold anything back? Do you want to just say everything to Keela? Keep her, get her up to date?
I say we should. Artemis is a good person.
She's good bean.
Good bean.
Good bean.
Good bean.
Maybe we can withhold where they are for the time being, like where she can be located.
Yeah, I maybe wouldn't disclose information about the moon door per se.
Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely don't have a secret headquarters.
No.
We all hang out.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's really
No.
cool.
It's so
really
cool.
and you're not invited, but like it
Not
doesn't
one of the cool
exist.
kids yet. You're not one of the cool
Club.
kids yet.
You're not one of the cool kids. I am so sorry, but like, sorry.
It's just a bit.
So the group
Sorry.
here takes turns telling Keela what happened, saying that the group of you were once immortals, that you once served Hecate in the realm of magic, and you were suddenly thrust out of it and found yourselves stripped of your powers, cast out into this realm, the material plane, And you were scattered. For 5 years, you had to learn how to be mortal, how to deal with hunger, to deal with pain, with loneliness. But with a comet, you were gathered together and you were able to reconnect. And from there, you have slowly begun to find your powers, find yourselves, reunite. And also, you acquired a new friend. And as you're telling this to Keela, she looks very thoughtful. And she gestures eventually to the arch behind her and she says, "This was no coincidence. This was a targeted attack. The displacer beasts that you fought, did they take anything? I believe that they came seeking something and escaped. We must find out why and where they went."
Well, they took a whole ass person.
They took a Dawn. I just said that before all of this.
Anything else?
You're very
Check your
pretty.
pockets.
You're very pretty.
I was gonna like. How are you feeling?
Hold on,
Like-
hold on. We're gonna have the camera zooms in so that everything else is blurry and we only see Samara and Keela. Like, Avalon's face gets blurry, Alaris gets blurry. Nell is just too short to be in the camera.
It's like barely the top of her
Yeah,
head.
you just see the top of her head. As you say, you're very pretty. She looks stunned. She kind of leans back and blinks a few times, looking at you, Samara, and she says, "Thank you. You are too."
She's gonna start blushing and kind of like turn away.
What is happening right
Turns
now?
like her cheeks are like turning a purple now.
You see her shaking her head. There's a bit of a flush coming in. Her cheeks are getting darker. And she says, "Well, anyway, the unseen city." There was a betrayal. We don't know why. We haven't been able to crack her, but she went in a frenzy. She began to light trees on fire. Alaris, you're muted.
I'm not. It's my stupid mic. Alaris will very quietly say, "This sounds familiar. Lighting trees on fire."
If
Does it? Wait, what? Why does it sound familiar? What do you
Not
Did
for
you
you,
help
Avalon. You
us?
weren't there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Calypta, dummy.
You can't call me dummy. You just
I know.
did you see what just happened 2 seconds ago? Yeah, that's right, Samara. All right. Anyways,
You know, I can deal damage as well as heal.
I honestly have never been more scared before in my life. That dragon. I'm
Right, we
terrified.
just
Think
have, like-
Alaris is gonna like shove her hand at both of their faces to like shut them up.
yeah, we like kind of have this like brief flashback of Samara like literally like melting a dragon with her hands as she cast inflict wounds and did like, I don't know, 60 damage or something. It was crazy. She says, "Please come with me. Perhaps you'll have better luck than I did." And the group of you make your way through the portal and you enter the Feywild. What you see is this realm that was once light and whimsical. The little lights that float around seem to be dimmer now. The perpetual sunset seems a little darker. As you look around and you can see that hundreds of trees around you have been burnt, destroyed. You can see that what were once homes in the boughs of these trees for tiny creatures have been melted, completely unrecognizable. And you see, at its worst, towards the heart of the unseen city, is a particular home. It is a hollowed out tree, and it seems to be the source of the fire.
Also where the key was.
And Calypso.
Things are starting to come together.
So
DM, can
yes.
you remind me what my vision was with the frog? I'm trying to remember what the wording was.
It was something about having to choose. There would be two flames.
Yeah. I think it was like something about letting it consume you or you control it or something like that. I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I made that shit up
Cool.
on the spot, so I don't
It's-
remember.
All good.
Hell
I'll go watch the VOD later.
Okay. Yeah, so she leads you past that, and you approach what is the only instance of a door that you have seen here in the Unseen City. You see another hollowed out tree, and within it, there are bars. And on the other side is Calypso.
How does she look? Like sad, somber, mad?
She seems enraged. You can see that she's currently on her knees, her hands are bound behind her, and you hear her grunting, "Ah! Ah!" just struggling. Can I get perception checks from everybody?
Double
proficiency.
That
Oh
is
my
a
gosh.
7 from Nell, 18 from Alaris, Samara with a 24, Nat 20, Avalon with a 12.
Doing really good with
13?
perception.
plus
Double proficiency.
double privilege, so that's 18.
18, okay. Samara. No one else sees this. As she is struggling, you notice there's something unusual sticking out of her rib cage. It's very easily mistaken for as bark because she is a dryad. She is made out of what appears to be layers and layers of wood.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize this. This is a hilt. Very similar to the blackened blade that you had seen in the dragon and also in Matea's cabin.
And there's like bars like between me and her.
Yeah.
Would I have to like go inside to take it out?
She is a little further back. So yes.
Alaris, can you come with me inside with her, please?
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Why?
well.
You
Why? What
Just
are you two doing?
No, just stay quiet for a little while. I don't think all the rambling will help her calm down a little bit. Can you please let us in?
Keela gently puts her hand on your arm. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I will be right here if you need me.
Laris is raising eyebrows right now. Just like,
And she
turns a little
opens the
purple.
door. You see her pull her bow off her back and she knocks an arrow, ready and waiting.
I'm just gonna like very slowly walk up to Calypso, like not making sudden movements, pretty much just like staying in her line of sight, making it be known that I'm not here to hurt her or anything.
Okay.
yeah, Alaris not really sure what's going on. We'll probably try and calm Calypso as much as possible. Maybe she would get down to her level, eyelight, and like try and calmly say her name as calmly as you guys have probably ever heard Alaris say anything.
Yeah.
So as the two of you approach, and you do manage to make eye contact with her very briefly, there's something wild about the way she's looking at you. It's almost as if she's looking right through you. She doesn't seem to recognize you. She almost seems possessed. And if you get too close, Alaris, you can see that she makes attempts to try to, like, shoulder you, but she's restrained, so she telegraphs it really easily.
Samara, whatever you're planning on doing.
I'm gonna point out the dagger.
As it's pointed out, you see it.
We need to get it out.
Do you want me to get it myself, or do you want to pull it?
I want you to pull it because maybe I can like help heal her and maybe that'll help. But either way, like this is pretty uncharacteristic behavior of her.
It is. Yeah, so Alaris, as carefully as possible with Calypso being as frenzied as she is, will try and get within grabbing distance of the hilt of the dagger to try and pull it out.
Okay, I'll say there's 2 different ways you can approach this. One, you can like try to physically restrain her and then pull it out, or you can try to do it quick.
I can physically restrain her. I'm pretty strong.
Okay, so you want to like bear hug her?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice flex.
Put all my love in it.
Okay,
A soft bear hug.
you're definitely able to do this, no problem. She is restrained. So as Samara restrains her, Alaris, go ahead and roll me a athletics check.
Okay.
Oh,
Can
that's a
I
nat
use
one.
a blessing for that?
You can absolutely use a blessing. Go ahead and re-roll.
That is much
Right.
better.
So we turned that nat 1 into a 19. Perfect. So I would say like you manage to grab hold of it and you pull and it's really in there. Like it is very unusual how it's almost as if it's been melded into her, but you manage to finally pull it free. And as you do, the wound does not bleed. It immediately seals back up. And in your hand, you're holding a blade. It's exactly identical to the other 2 that your group had found. What we see is a blackened dagger, very long and slender, and you see the hilt of it is 2 serpents entwined.
These are becoming quite troublesome.
You can say that again.
How does Calypso seem?
And immediately after you pull it out, she takes a fills her breath, and she calms. You feel her immediately lose all of her energy, all of her fight, and she just slumps into you, Samara. You feel her shaking in your arms.
As I'm holding on to her, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. So this feeling of, I believe you said like seawater?
This Cure Wounds is basically like, it looks as if there's like waves crashing against her.
So as she's washed over with this, healing 27 hit points.
Damn.
She sighs softly. She lets it take her. She lets it completely wash over her, bathe her in this embrace of water. And she looks to you, Alaris, and she immediately starts crying.
Alaris will, a little hesitantly, because she's not sure how Calypso will react, but she'll like put her hand, like kind of like stroke her face a little and like whisper like, "It's all right, it's okay, you're fine now."
Samara's like backing off, giving them space.
She stares deeply into your eyes and she's still shaking. She leans into your hand and she says, "I did not mean to do it. It wasn't me. I had no control."
I know. You wouldn't have done this to the land on purpose.
And she kind of looks beyond you and she sees the ravages of the fire and she starts to cry inconsolably. And words are hard.
Words are so hard.
It's like I read a lot so I know how to spell them, but I don't know how to fucking say them. She just starts sobbing into her hands and it's a broken-hearted sob. Her soul is pouring out in these hoarse cries into her palms.
Alaris will just kind of hold her. And she'll, as Samara's kind of like backing off, she'll like hand off the dagger to Samara.
Okay. Samara, so as that dagger comes into your hand, you can feel that it is unusually cold to the touch.
She's going to put her sleeves over her hands to hold it because it's so cold.
No touchy.
Don't like cold hands.
So the camera pans over to Avalon and Nell, and this is before Samara kind of backs off and joins you. The 2 of you are watching from a distance, and Petra is looking around. And Avalon, you get a strange sensation at the back of your neck. Hairs are beginning to rise.
She's gonna draw her cool sword and in one fell swoop do a very cool move, you know, where you have like your leg and you need to kind of scoot your cat out of the way with your leg. She's gonna do that to Nell, but like kind of like step in front of her. That Nell.
So fitting.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you
She's
mean.
not gonna kick Nell, but she is gonna herd
It's like
her
a,
behind her. Just she go whoop, and then like have her sword out and ready behind her.
Avalon, you can feel your breath. There's a cloud. I don't know how this works with a mask, but it probably just washes over. You can feel the air around you just suddenly cold. And Nell, you can feel this too. The temperature drops drastically. You feel your skin tingling with a chill.
What's happening? Something is here. She's gonna shout like a cool hero. She's gonna be like, "Show yourself!"
As you do, you have drawn the skull card.
No!
There's a soft breath coming from nowhere, and what you see in front of you is a shade of some kind. It is vaguely humanoid. You can't see any distinct features. It's like a human, but it has no legs. It hovers in the air there,
Ignore that.
and it appears almost as if someone has taken a tapestry and dragged it over this human shape, and it ends in tatters. And you see a skeletal hand reach inside the folds and pull out a long, reaping scythe. It says,
I am a servant of deceit. You have been marked. You must challenge me. Finding notes. Hold on. Oh,
shit, my voice, I didn't realize my thing was still on. Okay.
That's so much better though.
Okay, so it declares that you have to defeat it one-on-one. If anyone tries to help you, it will summon their own servant of deceit.
Oh, fuck.
So you have to destroy this all by yourself.
All right.
I'm glad I healed you.
Thanks for the heal.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to.
She's gonna step forward like Obi-Wan style and point her sword out towards it.
Okay. I don't want to take a lot of time with this, but also it might kill you, but we'll see.
It's one way to go find a Dawn. Let's go die.
Technically, it is one way to go find a Dawn.
Go ahead and roll me some initiative, baby.
All right. Oh my god, I'm 1v1ing Stella right now, you guys.
You are.
I feel like this is Smash Bros. With the hand.
Oh my god.
It always use initiative.
So
blessings.
Avalon rolled a 1 for initiative.
Yeah, really. Since they're gonna be dueling, I'm gonna like have them get me out of the cage, and I'm just gonna be like protectively watching over Nell.
Okay, so because this is basically like one-on-one combat, you can intervene if you want to, but as stated, it'll basically spawn your own copy of this very awful thing. But since you guys are out of combat, you are definitely able to interact however you want because, you know, real life moves faster than combat rounds.
I imagine as like the warden of Hecate, like dealing with like kind of small other ads on one-on-one combat in the name of her goddess was like a thing that probably has happened in the past. So she could be like, no, just me.
He has a high ground.
Anakin, don't try it.
Okay, so it is literally 60 feet away and its whole move is 60 feet. It will begin to hover towards you. We just hear this and it just closes the distance at alarming speed. It is now your turn.
Okay, fantastic. So we're in distance with each other, aren't we? Huh?
It is literally right in front of you in melee range now.
That's what I like to hear. Okay.
That is not what I liked to hear.
It was really cute.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use beep boop bop beep beep boop bop beep beep boop bop boom. I'm gonna radiant consumption. Yeah, so that's in the chat.
Okay. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your action to unleash divine energy within yourself, causing searing light to radiate from you, pour out of your eyes and mouth, and threaten to char you.
That's hot.
That's white hot.
Your
Literally
transformation lasts for 1 minute or until you end it with a bonus action. During it, you shed bright light in a 10-foot radius. Additional 10 feet dim light. Okay. You and each creature within 10 feet of you take radiant damage equal to half your level at the end of each of your turns. In addition, once on each of your turns, you can deal extra damage to one target when you deal damage with an attack or spell. It's equal to your level. Okay. Just tell us what this looks like as you literally like go supernova.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of like Super Saiyan, like ball her fists and let out like a really big battle cry, and like instead of the usual like kind of like bluish purplish light, it's just like pure white hot like beams of light that like kind of like, you know how her smoldering armor is kind of like soft smoke. It's more like steam and like wisps of like really violent smoke that come off of her shoulders and stuff. But that is my bonus action, and now I'm gonna beat the shit out of it with my action.
Do it.
On top of my extra attack. So here's the first one. Where's my cool sword? Cool sword! Hiya!
Okay. 13 is not a hit.
Okay, here's... Oh, can I use my blessing?
You can absolutely use your blessing. So that is a crit. Not 20.
Thanks.
That is a
Thank
hit.
you.
You're welcome. Okay, that's
Okay.
15 damage.
Okay, and then for my extra attack, hiya.
A 20 is a hit.
Hiya.
Good
Okay.
job.
10 more damage. That's 25 total.
Cool. So, are we using this map right here? Or are we just kind of ballsing it? Just wee wah.
Yeah, this is Theater of the Mind for this one.
Theater of the Mind. Yes, I'm there. I'm in the front row. Okay, let's that's my turn.
Okay. So we see this. Oh, there's this explosion of damage as Avalon goes Super Saiyan on this thing, and it exhales, and you see it take this scythe and bring it towards you. So this is an automatic hit. It doesn't need to roll to hit. You take 9 damage.
Okay.
So what
okay.
we see is this blade goes right through you. It doesn't even touch you. It seems to afflict your soul directly. You take 9 damage.
Great. 9 damage.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Did you guys include the radiant damage from her radiant consumption on her attack?
We did not. So
Oh,
that
we
is an
didn't.
additional 5.
6? Didn't we level up?
6. Level up.
6.
Yeah, 6 radiant.
Okay.
Sorry, I just don't want Avalon to die.
Yeah.
We kind of need her.
I'm very concerned.
We're literally dead without her.
Okay. Yes. So it's your turn now.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Oh, I got one more branding smite too. This is a fight literally for my life. So I'm gonna cast classic good old. Oh, okay. Listen, I didn't listen. I just wanted you to get up in there. I did not want you to do the numbers.
Okay.
So I'm casting branding smite. Now I'm gonna hit. So ignore that number. Cool sword. Yeah.
Cool sword. 19
Does that hit?
is a hit.
Thank God. Okay,
All right.
and then now branding smite with it. Yeah. Okay.
So, right, you do 15 additional damage. Tell me how you disincorporate this thing.
Yes. Okay, with one more battle cry, it's like on top of the branding smite. It's like all of you guys kind of have to look away. It's a little too bright. But her sword and almost like the light kind of envelops her entire mask, and it's almost like the mask isn't there, but it's just like this kind of like just beam of light. And she slices it stem to stern, if you will, just right up the middle.
And as you do, it completely disincorporates and it vanishes with another soft exhale of breath. And it does not reappear. So the 9 damage that you took, can you go ahead and keep a note of that? You will not be able to heal this by normal means.
It brought down your max hit points. That's fun.
And yeah, so the camera zooms out. Y'all saw this, you witnessed this exchange. And Avalon just seems a little weaker after taking that blow.
Are you okay?
I think I am. I'm alive, aren't I?
Can I try and see what's wrong with her?
Go ahead and roll me Arcana or Medicine.
I think I'm gonna do medicine.
Okay. 21.
Whoa.
All right. As you are investigating Avalon's wound, you don't see any physical mark of it, but you do get the sense that this is something divine. You get the sense that this is the work of something much more powerful than you. It managed to track you here into the Feywild. And whatever it was, Avalon, you were able to tell that this was something of pure evil. And it declared itself as a servant of deceit. An assassin of the goddess of discord.
Well, she tried her best, and here I still stand.
Her best was really shitty, so I don't think it was her best.
Okay, well,
But you're
perhaps not
also
tomorrow, but I am.
Super powerful.
All right. Well, that didn't get us anywhere other than keeping me alive, I guess.
I don't know.
Baxi is throwing everything she has.
And the
Or
group
hopefully.
of you, as you're like speaking like this, Petra, you notice, has backed off and looks at the group of you concerned. What exactly happened? You were fighting the air.
Oh shit.
I was what? I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Can you
was
explain
not-
what is going on?
Could any of the rest of the party see it?
Yes, all of you could
Okay.
see it.
Oh, that's fun.
That's horrifying.
It's like the bracelet all over again, but the whole
Oh
party.
boy.
It's the whole party.
You did not see that apparition ahead of us?
I did not.
Oh, that's disconcerting. Right. Seems we were sent after by an agent of deceit and discord. It's odd that you could not see it. Perhaps it was betwixt the worlds. She did mark me for death if I did not defeat her in one-on-one combat.
I see. Well, and she gestures over to where Alaris and Calypsa are beginning to rise. It seems that the situation at hand has been taken care of.
Yeah, please don't punish her. She was under some kind of influence and it was not her. And I'll like show her the dagger and everything.
I did suspect as such. And she looks at the dagger, but she does not touch it. And she says, Calypsa and I had been friends for some time. I just wasn't sure exactly how to approach her. It seems she is rather fond of your friend. Looks at Laris.
Oh!
Are they still back there? Canoodling, little snuggling?
Canoodling?
Comforting her.
Canoodling can be whatever you want it to be.
And she says, we will find a place for her to rest. I'm sure the events have been quite toll on her. And group of you are eventually taken to the Fairy Hotel.
Woo!
And you get all your stuff back.
Yay!
The only thing I didn't have was my mace.
Can we sleep? Is there time?
Yes, please.
After that one. Except I
That's
can't
quite
go
the
all
long
the way
day.
up to 54. I will have to.
Yes, so you are all able to take the effects of a long rest. You are given food, shelter, provisions, anything that you need. And as the group of you are resting, Keela rejoins you and she tells you that she can help you track down whatever it is you need to find. Do you tell her about the body map?
Well, I think Alaris is still in her slinky dress that has no sleeves, so I'm sure she can see the body map.
Okay.
Body map.
Okay, as she is speaking to you, she tries to take your hand, and she investigates it. And she says, I know exactly what this is. This is Nixian magic. Magic of the goddess Nyx.
Oh, with a Y. Oh, queen.
It's a Y.
NYX.
Yeah, I was spelling it like Garth Nix, and I was like, I think that's right.
This is very unusual. She is a shy goddess. She does not become very meddlesome in the affairs of others. She is distant. And instances of her power are beyond rare. How did you come to get this?
I kind of just asked for it.
Then you are blessed. She is speaking to you, listening to you. This is no small thing. The goddess of night is perhaps as old as the god of time, one of the most powerful entities to exist in all of the realms. But why? Why has she chosen you? The group of you? Whatever it is, it must be most dire.
Perhaps she wants Hecate free as much as we do.
If I am to read this correctly, and she looks down at your hand, I presume that your friend has been taken to the underworld.
Is she dead?
I do not know.
How does one get to the underworld without dying?
Well, and she gently lets go of you, and she's... Alaris, go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Oh,
Okay.
an insight check.
Oh,
You notice as she's speaking to you, she keeps stealing glances at Samara.
Oh.
Yes.
This is a great episode for romance.
Yes.
The
I'm sad Adon's not here.
Sad Adon's not here, but hello.
But hello.
The safest way into the underworld is through the grove of Hecate. From there begins the river Styx, where you might be able to persuade the ferryman into the realm of the dead. However, it is not ideal, and for most they might be denied, but it is not unheard of. Sometimes an immortal must seek an audience with Hades, and this is certainly the most formal and polite way to say hello to him.
So, oh wait, I'm not here for this, am I?
No, a group of you are together.
Yeah, I think we're all
Okay.
here.
Was the grove not destroyed and non-accessible?
I do not know. I have been here on the material plane for quite some time. I haven't tried to cross over.
I think if the grove were intact, we'd all be there. That's the problem. But it's a place to start, and if I know anyone here who might open the right door, she turns to Alaris, it would be you.
You're not wrong. Wonder. She like ponders what possibly could work.
So you do get the
Thoughts
sense
and
that
stuff.
the moon door, the big moon door, capital M moon door, definitely leads somewhere. All signs point to this is probably your most direct path.
But we need all the keys.
We gotta get all the keys!
And Adon is one of those keys.
Adon is a key.
She says, well, if you cannot open a door, you either figure out how to open it through other means or you find another way. I can certainly try to track down other keys, but it sounds like maybe pursuing Thraxia might give some information as well.
If Thraxia has access to the underworld, or at least a means to the underworld, then perhaps that is where we should start. If we cannot open the door ourselves. And certainly not walk through the grove. I believe, personally, if we're going to take my advice, because I know everyone wants my advice, going back to where I was swiped, perhaps going within the sewers of the dock ward and searching for Thraxia, if not her minions, might prove useful. If not, is there any other place that Thraxia is known for operating by, or near, or from?
I can certainly begin an investigation, and with a wave of her hand, you see her eyes just vibrantly glow, and out of seemingly nowhere, a wind picks up, and behind her, a spirit hound forms, made out of starlight. And it looks strikingly similar to your pocket dog, Rocket, who is currently in the possession of Adon, I think?
Probably.
Or was it Samara?
I think it's me, maybe.
Okay.
Let me check my inventory.
I just feel like Adon's our hoarder. Like they just
Don's
cook
the
everything.
pack mule.
I kind of am too, though.
Yeah, that is
True.
true.
Yeah. So, you see the hound come down on its haunches, and she says, perhaps you follow your lead and I will see if I can find a different one.
I have it.
Fantastic.
I think Alaris will like look from her to Samara and then like elbow Samara a little bit and like give her a little like nudge and like a little eyebrow wiggle. Oh God.
Samara waves at you.
Is that all you're going to do, Samara?
All you guys are literally standing right here in front of him.
What are you
Yes.
talking about? Are you all right? Are you feeling all right? You look a bit queasy. You look
No,
you look a bit flushed.
Nah. No.
No?
Great. I'm great. She like, it's kind of like a nonchalant look over to Keela, like saying like, but also just being really subtle about it.
This is embarrassing.
I think like as this exchange is going on, Keela is speaking with Nell, talking about, do you need any supplies for when you go?
Oh, spices, sugar, peppercorn, probably some meats. They need protein.
I can certainly help with the
beans,
meats.
lentils, mushrooms, definitely mushrooms. You meant other things, didn't you?
No, this is precisely what I can help with. I am the guardian of hunting. It does actually include mushrooms time to time. She's completely serious as she says this.
I imagine it would, because you know you're in forests a lot, so it's a natural element, really, a sign of a healthy forest. Mushrooms.
Indeed. I will get all of these supplies to you right away.
Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you.
And group will have to make a decision. What do you want to do here?
Hard.
So your options are try to find, I mean, of course you can come up with anything else. These are just sort of things I'm throwing at you, because I know this is all very complicated. You can try to find a different way into the underworld, which will probably piss off Hades. You can try to pursue Thraxia, or you can try to find the other keys.
Let's go kick Thraxia's butt.
Yeah, we're not gonna get that door open without a Dawn. She has one of the keys, so regardless of collecting the rest of them, we're still short one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, she's been a pain in our sides for too long. Let's go.
Dawn, I agree.
No. No, not a Dawn.
No, we love a Dawn.
We love a Dawn.
Poor baby's like burning in hell, and y'all are just
Like,
teasing
huh, what
her.
should we do?
Let's romance people.
Normal family things, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So the group of you gather together with the intention to return to Waterdeep and kick Thraxia's ass. And I think this is a perfect time for us to take a quick break. We will be back in about 5 minutes. We're going to grab some water, do some stretches, and highly recommend that y'all do so as well. Be right back. Woo! Hello, everyone. We are back. All right. So as the group of you are beginning to leave the unseen city, you see the large tree, the source of the fire. And as you're peeking past the doorway, the doorless arch, you see this wooden structure. It is large. It appears to be two hands entwined, completely wrapped around something. And this entire thing seems scorched. And at a glance, you can even see that it has been completely caved in. Whatever was once within it is absolutely destroyed.
Shit. I think that was a key. That wasn't there. Can Avalon do some investigation to see just if there's any clues as to if it was taken or if it was completely destroyed?
Yeah, absolutely. So the group of you are kind of like walking towards the exit of the unseen city right now, but this catches all of yours attention. And so Avalon kind of halts and begins to head that way. Do the group of you want to follow?
I'll follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do sage advice. And
Yeah.
help with actual thingies.
Hit me
Alright.
with that sage advice.
Yes. So, scholar class. Scholars analyze their circumstances, hypothesize about the best course of action, and advise their allies with carefully calculated plans. When a creature within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll, you can use your reaction to add a bonus to that roll. Bonus is equal to your proficiency bonus. Wait until after. Yeah. Hit me with that investigation, baby.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
5.
5. All right, so the group of you are coming up on what appears to once have been a
We
cradle but now it is completely charred wood and has been caved in. You're looking, Avalon. It's completely barbecued. It has been
Burnt.
turned into coal.
Just gonna kind of take the tip of her sword and kind of move the coals around, see if there's...
Okay. So pause there. Alaris, Samara, is there anything that you like to do? Definitely don't have to. It's optional.
Yeah, I think Alaris will cast Detect Magic on the area.
It's a good idea.
See if there's anything going around
Okay.
other than like Avalon's sword and our shit.
Yeah. So this is within 30 feet of you. So you can definitely tell that there are sources of magic all around you here in the Feywild. There's nothing that particularly stands out. There are magical creatures. There's magical essences, but nothing pinpointed or plot
Yeah, nothing like
devices.
where Avalon is shoveling coal.
No.
Shoveling! I'm like...
Okay, so before you get way too much into that,
I'm so scared as to what I just did. Am I, like, messing up the remains of some holy person?
So as you're poking around, you definitely find evidence of a body.
Oh.
But they are completely unrecognizable. But you haven't disturbed it very much. You stop before you get too into it.
I'm assuming Avalon kind of just like freezes, realizing what she did, and then Samara's just gonna start like kind of giggling, knowing it's like really bad, but she's like, it's just so fucking funny.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Oof.
So I just want to
Okay.
take a step back. Are we all okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was very, very funny. Just the fact that I like said it. And I love how Stella kept going, oh, wait, hold on, wait, before you do that.
Okay.
That is, horrifyingly hilarious. Yeah, Avalon's kind of just, like, very, like, haphazardly, like, expecting to find, like, a ring or, like, a knife in this, and then she, like, yeah, it's like, oh. Well, is, you know her name.
Which one?
You know her name.
There's many women over there.
I was gonna say hot lady, but that doesn't help.
They're all hot.
That does not narrow anything down.
Tree, fire, or snake?
Tree. She's
Okay,
inconsolable,
Calypso.
right? Calypso, yeah. I love to think also Avalon does not remember any of these names either.
Yeah.
Would she have any idea as to what this, who this was? What's happening here? This was supposed to be a key.
How do you know?
Oh, yes, the frog. As
Oh, the
I'm sure
frog.
you are familiar with the frog as well.
Frog.
Yes, she asked if I had anything that I'd like to know, and I asked where is the nearest key. And the vision led me here. Unfortunately. But that was before it got scorched to everything.
Alaris. As Avalon says here and gestures towards it, you find something in the remains. It appears to be a golden ring, thick and elaborate, almost like a crown. It bears a golden disc shaped like the sun, and in its center are 3 diamonds shaped like teardrops. 2 are clouded and gray.
This is
One
fucking Grat's ring.
is still alight.
This is Grat's ring.
Is that what Alaris is saying?
Yes.
Can I try to investigate the body and see if it's Grat?
It's difficult to tell.
Fuck.
It is impossible to tell.
Is it?
I mean, who else? Oh no.
Maybe someone took his ring.
I hope.
Alaris is going to very slowly bend down and delicately pick the ring out of the charred remains.
Okay. You hold
She's kind of gonna brush it off a little.
You hold the ring in your hand and you recognize it. It's not personalized in any way, but you've seen it before. You're very familiar with it. It's hard to tell if it's the exact copy, but this is, without a doubt, a ring of 3 wishes.
The last time I saw this ring with Grot, do I remember how many diamonds were clouded?
Yes. So, when you saw him at the circus, it is exactly the same as it is now.
Okay. I think Alaris will just turn around and walk away with the ring.
Okay. So you see Alaris turn away and out without saying anything.
I'm gonna follow.
Avalon's going to very carefully and respectfully poke around a little bit more.
Okay.
Very carefully and respectfully.
I understand,
After now
yep.
realizing what's going on.
I'm poking respectfully.
I am poking respectfully. I'm poking and prodding respectfully.
Okay, go ahead and roll me investigation again. And I want to ask everyone around the table, is everyone still okay?
Yes.
Some really heavy shit. Yep. Okay.
What the hell? What is going on with me
5.
right now?
I mean, you do have a blessing.
But
Just saying.
we are gonna fight for. How many blessings do I have?
Two.
Only 2? Hell yeah! Let's use that blessing.
Okay, so that's a 17. And before I get to that, Alaris. Feeling heavy right now, baby. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Wow, okay.
Oh.
Samara.
Don't say that. Fuck.
Wow. Okay.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Holy shit.
Oh no.
We're all dead. We're all dead.
I hand Avalon all my stuff.
I promise I was holding this for Samara. Like, I promise.
It's okay. I don't have that much gold anyways. I only have like 100.
And we also live in a place that's made of jewels and gold. so
Exactly.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, you also got the 1,000 gold worth of gems.
Yes, I did. But I
We're
didn't
fine.
just pull a card that could possibly take that away, did I?
I don't have 1,000 gold.
I
worth of
don't know.
So we have Samara, Avalon, and Nell kind of like investigating this scene here, and Alaris is walking away. Alaris, you have the ring in your hand. And as you grip it, feeling these heavy things, this tumultuous storm within you of emotion, of loss, confusion, fire begins to erupt from your fingertips. You feel the ring melting in your palm as you are completely overwhelmed with emotion. You don't hold it back. You just let it keep flowing through you. You embrace it. What does this look like as you just succumb to it? Just let it wash over you and take control over you. You're muted.
As though I'm not. Bad timing. I think she probably was holding the ring in her right palm where the skull is currently, and I think the skull almost glowed a hot ember, and slowly the markings across her body almost turned to magma looking all around her, and she looked like a cracked volcano ready to erupt as, you know, the things in her hand melted away.
Okay. And as you do, you have drawn the sun card. The ring turns into something else entirely. You can change it to any wondrous item that you want.
No, let me just pick one out of the blue. I totally have a list of those on hand at all times.
Zombie, thank you so much for the card for Alaris.
Thank you, Zombie.
I have so much to draw tonight, you guys. Oh my god.
Samara. As the group of you are investigating, Avalon with a 17, there's nothing to be found here. This is a grave. You sort of walk on, unsuccessful. And Samara, you pass by this cradle that once held a life. And you feel a sensation in your heart. You feel a bridling power swelling. You are the most powerful champion of the goddess of Hecate. And you know, with enough determination, with enough focus, you, at this very moment, knowing that the goddess of night has her eye on you, somehow you're able to change fate. You have drawn the Fates card. You can alter an event of your choosing. Obviously, it can't be, hey, the goddess of magic never disappeared.
Yeah.
Limitations.
But
Yes, I
something
could-
relevant to very recently.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
So, could I potentially like bring a dawn back?
Yes?
Oh my god. Kind of want to, but also the storyline where it's gonna go is also really cool.
It's totally up to you. You want a minute to think?
Yes, please.
Okay. So we just see Samara kind of like glowering over the cradle, thinking very deeply about something. And both Avalon and Nell leave the room, and you return to Alaris, who by now has probably calmed down. Up to you. Magma mode. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Magma mode. That's awesome.
So dope.
And thank you, Zombie, so much for the second card. Oh, Nell, you would recognize the ring too.
She would know. It's
So Avalon and Nell come upon Alaris. I imagine Alaris is sort of stopped in her tracks and she's like looking down at her hand. You just see the back of her. And it doesn't really matter right now what's in your hand. We can figure that out as we go. Nell, you know the gravity of what has happened.
yeah, she's just kind of like I guess the bubbly nature of her like sparkle in her eyes kind of like dimmed a bit because now she's kind of lost both of her closest friends.
My God.
That she's at least known recently in her recent adventures.
Avalon's gonna bend all the way down and put a hand on her shoulder. Kind of just do a little squeeze.
Could be a different ring, someone else's ring. It could be maybe someone took the ring. Not that I want, someone else to also be that. Possible.
Perhaps. Right? Could be possible.
Alaris will just close her hand over where she had the ring versus now whatever heckin' magical item it is. And she'll just kind of like put it away, tuck it away. She'll look down at Nell and she'll say, I'm really sorry for everything you've been through. I know there's no way to know for sure that this is Grot or where Mathea is, but if they are still alive, if this isn't them, we'll find them.
If anyone can find them, I do think it'd be all of you.
Well, luckily we have you here to help us.
Well, I can keep you fed.
You do more than that. And she gives her a little pat on the shoulder.
Well, if it is him and that, hopefully it wasn't too painful, or please in a better place, like what they say.
I'm not sure that better place actually exists when we're speaking about things like the underworld. But it's a nice thought.
Oh, I guess I'd have to take your word for it, considering I just have mortal, understandings of it. I guess we tend to be more optimistic, I suppose. Because we don't know any better.
The optimism is appreciated, and it is a lovely way to go through life.
Bit of optimism, some snacks, friends. Just it makes life easier, I suppose.
Life's too hard as it is, you're right. Anything to make it a little easier.
I think I want to kick Thraxie in the shins. Can I do that?
I think you should definitely do that.
I don't think myself as a violent person. Well, lately I've gotten into some sticky situations, but never really wished harm on anyone until, well, her.
I think that thought is well placed, and she deserves that. Bring all your cooking utensils. I think you'll want to hit her a few more times.
Well, I'll be well stocked. Should add some salt. Maybe get some more salt.
Salt in the wound.
Yeah. You know what? Hot chili flakes.
Ow.
Peppers.
Just like chili paste. What the fuck?
Instead of lacing a dagger with like poison,
Cayenne pepper.
like treats her very nice knives with chili
Ghost
paste.
peppers.
Yeah.
That would suck though.
That would hurt. I'd honestly
Carolina
rather
Reapers.
I'd rather be poisoned. I'll say it.
Burning hands for hours. Yeah.
Well, my friends, I believe we have someone's butt to kick.
And as you say that, the camera refocuses back on Samara.
I want to turn back the forest fire. Not a dawn being taken, but I want to turn back the whole forest fire.
Okay. So as this cosmic power ripples through you, channeled from the goddess of night, and you, a focusing lens, capable of such great power, the favorite of the goddess of magic, you explode with this energy, divine and shapeless. Tell me what this looks like, as we are going to literally like snap timelines.
I would say in this instant, Samara's kind of like, her eyes are like deadpan, like she's zoning out. And as she's doing that, and she pretty much says what she wants to herself, it's kind of just like a force field that's like a slight glimmer to it, just like explodes in all directions out from her.
It explodes out of you, I imagine, like a nuclear warhead. You just see this plume of power just ripple out, and it just levels the forest. It destroys everything. Everyone is annihilated. But all of a sudden, everyone, you are no longer here in the center of a broken city. The group of you enter the crystalline arch, and you make your way into the unseen city. You have just found your way back after losing a dawn, and you are now making your way through the ball, and you're here. There is no smoke, there is no fire. You are all completely aware of what had happened before. It's not like your memory goes away or anything. But suddenly you're elsewhere, and you're in the city, and everything seems fine. You see the very faint purple pinks of the sky all around you, the little fairy lights dancing around gently. The air is sweet with summer wind. And you see, stumbling out from between the trees, Calypso, shaking, trembling, something dark wedged in her ribcage.
Yeah, do you want to hold? I'm pretty sure Avalon and Samara are probably just running up. Do you want to? I'm just gonna be like, do you want to hold her? Or do you want to grab it?
I'll hold her. I'll hold it. You grab it.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Calypso doesn't see this coming. Avalon tackles her like a linebacker, and she just flattens. She's like, in a frenzy.
As she's like on the ground, I'd be like, I'm sorry, this is gonna hurt. And I just pull as hard as I can.
Okay, roll me athletics.
We literally Avengers Endgamed this. Like,
Oh my
broke the
God.
multiverse, like, to save this. Wow.
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 14.
Did I do it?
You pull. It's stuck. It's not coming out.
I'm gonna, maybe I'll put a foot up on Avalon because she's probably on top of her to get some leverage.
Okay.
Do you need help?
So
Maybe, I don't know.
As this is going on, Alaris and Nell, the two of you are standing a bit further back. You feel like a rubber band. The two of you just went through some really intense feelings. And all of a sudden around you, you know something's different. You lost your friend. You lost someone important to you. But something happened. And now you see Calypso in front of you. What do you do?
Nell's gonna turn to Alaris. There's no fire.
This is gonna look towards where Samara and Avalon just booked it, and she goes, "Not yet." And she'll walk over briskly to where Samara is, and she'll put a hand on Samara's and help her yank the dagger out of.
I like how they question it. And me and Avalon are just like, go, go, go.
It took us a minute.
Okay, we're going through some shit.
No, I understand. I just think it's funny
It's
because we were like, we didn't go through anything, and we were just like, get that fucking dagger.
No
Alright.
time for processing.
Samara, roll me athletics at advantage as Alaris helps you. 16. Okay. Together, combined forces, you are able to yank it out. And it feels like you're trying to dislodge something from stone. It is difficult. The force of having to wedge it out of her throws both of you back. Alaris and Samara, you crash into each other and flatten right on the ground. Avalon, Calypso immediately stops writhing. She stills. What? What are you doing?
Gonna kind of help her sit up, brush her off, get the dust off her shoulders as I just fully tackled her to the ground. You all right now? You feel okay?
Feel faint and sore, and you see her like lift her arm, and she investigates with her hand where she had been stabbed with this dagger, but there's no wound anymore, and she's like, oh, I don't know what just happened.
Did you see anyone before? What's the last thing you remember before seeing us?
I was leaving the ball, heading back to... And she looks up, and she gazes out across the street, and what she's looking at is a hollowed out tree, and in the open doorway you can see a wooden cradle, 2 large hands encased around something.
We ought to head that way.
Yeah, first I'm gonna cast a level 1 Cure Wounds on Calypso.
Okay. Alright, that's for 14 health. She seems to relax as your healing magic works over her, and she shakily gets up to her feet. And Avalon begins walking towards the tree.
I follow.
Nell and Alaris?
Nell, I imagine, like, as soon as Alaris had left to go to Calypso, Nell would be kind of just, like, half-mindedly finding her way back to where they found the ring and the charred bits.
Okay.
So, are we... You said we're, like, at the ball right now?
So no, you are in the Unseen City.
In the MCC. Okay, perfect.
So the group of you approach this cradle, and as you move up towards it, it slowly begins to unravel. And what you see is a bed. There are precious flowers and leaves, soft moss, that fill the interior. And most prominently is a person. You see a half-orc man with a shaven head. He appears to be sleeping. He appears quite wounded. You can see smears of blood on his person, deep rents that have been carved into him, and he is sleeping soundly, quietly. He has a hand on his chest, and you can see that same ring on one of his fingers.
Nell's just kind of like, tears are just gonna like start falling down her face, and she's just like plucking a flower from her hair to. She doesn't want to wake him, but she just wants to like gently boop him with the flower.
Put the
For a little
flower
bit of feels.
behind his ear. And he seems to relax a little. It's hard to tell if your magic is taking any effect. You don't see the wounds close up. Generally, with this kind of spell, you do see them kind of magically stitch, but it doesn't seem to be working in that way, but there is some comfort.
And she's her voice is gonna crack a little bit as she's like trying to like not be super loud. Like, Laris, he's here. He looks real hurt.
Well, kind of, she probably was walking over, and she will definitely quicken her pace to where Nell is standing and look over Grot, and she'll kind of like run her hand briefly over the ring that's on his finger, and she'll look to Samara and say, "Is there anything you can do?"
Like, do you want me to heal him, or did you want me to see? What do you want me to do here?
I mean, if you can. It looks like Nell's flower didn't do anything.
Can I sense, based on what Nell's flower did, can I sense that if his like life force was sucked out of him and he can't receive it back unless I do something specific?
Go ahead and roll me a magic, Arcana check.
Oh no!
That's a 3. It's okay. Even with a 3, you can tell that there's something powerful going on. You just don't know where to start with identifying it. So even with a 3, you can definitely tell, yeah, your magic is not going to help.
You're so generous, Stella. I love you.
I'm not going to give you any clues.
I know, but the fact that you told me it anyways. This is out of my realm. We need someone who is more powerful than I am.
Alaris is going to turn towards where Calypso was, because she was heading here, so presumably she knew Grot was in here, or she maybe didn't know it was Grot, but
she is standing in the doorway, leaning up against it. You can see that she is quite fatigued. She seems almost as if the air has been taken out of her. And she says, "I found him. He was wounded, barely conscious, bleeding profusely. I did what I could to mend him. I believe that I am able to stabilize him with this." And she slowly makes her way forward, and she puts her hand on the wooden cradle, which appears to be like 2 large hands. "With my connection to the earth, I have been able to make this stasis pod, so to speak.
It's healing him right now?
Yes. I believe if he were to be removed from it as of this moment, he would bleed to death."
Okay, yeah, not moving. Do you know how long it will take?
I do not know. I do not think he is improving. And you see her whisper something to the tree. She gently caresses the side of it, and the feet of it begin to unearth. You see these tendrils sort of slide out, and it appears to be mobile.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know where to take him. I do not know who he is. But he's clearly someone you know.
Nell's gonna tug on Alaris's dress sleeve something.
She's clothed now. Well, actually, is she? Like, did they keep they changed their clothes when they came back? Are they back in their dresses from the ball? Or like, how did this time flip work?
So you still have everything on your person. So Nell is wearing the shirt like a dress with the stockings and yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So you have
she's
all your stuff.
clothed again.
Yes.
She's not in her ball gown anymore.
No.
I mean, there's a safe place we could take him. Calypsa, you remember me speaking of a grotto of sorts?
Yes.
Would you need to come with Grot? That's what he is called.
Yes. This cradle will require constant maintenance. But you did speak to me about your grove, and I have thought of it. I would like to join you, if that's okay.
Of course, the offer definitely still stands.
She's looking at the dagger in Samara's hand, and she says, I don't know why I was targeted, but I heard a voice. It said, burn the evidence.
Don't worry about that now.
Yeah, hold on a moment. Samara, may I speak with you for a quick... So, don't mind us, you two. We will just be not but a moment. Won't you come here, Samara, come here.
I'll follow her.
Samara? What the fuck did you do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look,
I'm just
Hi.
fucking with you. I don't know what the fuck happened. But staring at that cradle, it gave me an opportunity, and I took it.
so you had the opportunity. You know what? I would say if I had it, I would also take it. I'm just amazed. You were able to do that, to do something that even the gods might struggle occasionally to do. You just did because you thought you could, so you tried it.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at all.
Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed, and I'll be honest, maybe I'm a little jealous. I just wanted to make sure that was you and not perhaps some kind of trick, or, are we in a dream or something? That was you, yes?
DM, it was Nyx that was helping me out, right?
It's
Or
unclear.
who was it? Some force helped me. I don't know.
Well, if I know you, you know debt very well, so you will be able to handle perhaps paying it back in the future. Just a warning. But I just wanted to check that quickly. Great.
Yeah, you're speechless? Can't
You
even
just-
form a sentence.
I
I don't
She,
blame
like-
you. Try
she,
being
like-
the one that did it.
she sticks her hands underneath her mask and like rubs her temples like this. She's like, it's just been
It's been a roller coaster.
I'm
Yeah.
used to having my little, I can't think of a better word than rat. My little sweet squirrel. It's too much. Everything's
No.
it's getting crazy. So, well, all right. I just wanted to check with you.
Yeah. As
She's gonna-
far as I know, I don't know who is helping me, but they gave me an opportunity. And I don't know.
And you just snapped the fabric of reality in half and stitched in your own patch.
Dude,
of course.
okay, like what the fuck?
She's gonna.
That was so cool.
She's gonna pat Samara on the back and be like, "All right." Anyways,
Thanks, Mom.
on the way.
So would the party like to invite Calypsa and the Cradle into the moon door?
Yes.
I'm like, it's not my door. Damn, I love that so much. Done.
Okay, easy peasy. Yeah, so you situate the two of them, and Keela returns to you.
Oh. To me?
Yes. You see her, so she has definitely changed her outfit by now. So, like, some time passes, right? You
Yeah.
rest, and you're able to recover all your items. Well, you have your items. No, okay. I was about to say, you find your items. No, that's gonna be fucking broken if you get 2 copies of all your items.
Oh my god.
No, you have all your items. Weird alternate dimension stuff, yeah. Can't
Yeah.
explain it.
Yeah.
Don't have to think about it too much.
Yeah,
or
it's
else
fine.
your brain will explode.
So she appears to be wearing it's silvery armor. It appears to be mithril, and it is layered on top of various pelts. So she appears very much the huntress. As she approaches, she has a large sack over her bag, and she gives Nell a soft smile, and then she looks to you, Samara. And she says, "Hello, I've returned."
Hi. I'm sorry, you make me really nervous, and I know I'm being really upfront, but oh my god, I need to get a grip, and I'm just gonna like take a couple. Okay.
You just ripped open the fabric of reality. You've melted a dragon. You have literally done all of these most badass things, but then you see Pretty Lady and you're like, I'm nervous.
Yes, I am nervous.
Nervous.
I'm nervous.
She gives a soft chuckle, and she takes the back of her knuckle, and she just gently brushes your cheek and says, "You are blushing."
Oh yeah.
"One moment, please." And she steps away from you and approaches Nell, gets down on one knee, and drops the bag, which is almost the size of Nell. "I have found your quarry. The best mushrooms the Fey Forest has to offer."
Wow.
Ooh, that's nice. That's gourmet.
So, question DM then. Does Keela remember everything that happened before the time flip?
It seems to be that way.
Oh my god, this is
Intriguing.
so messy.
I'm like, wait, but that happened after.
Listen, don't question it, okay? I'm not
Can't think
smart
about
enough.
Let me get a girlfriend.
I mean, no, it makes sense. She's a champion.
She's champion.
So
Yeah.
that totally
Fucking dope,
is
okay?
logical.
Now we're
I just
hold
wanted
on.
to know.
If we're going
Listen,
back with logic,
I
if
didn't-
it's a champion
I
thing, how
didn't
is
choose
Nell
this,
here?
okay? I didn't choose it. Don't beat me up. My brain can only handle so many things, okay?
It's a rule about the multiverse and time shifting. If you think about it, your player's character, your look at me, I'm already dying. Your character's head explodes. Like that's just rule number 1.
Yeah.
Avalon's gonna bend down to Nell and be like, "Do you want me to carry that bag for you?"
It's like the size of Nell.
Literally, it's gigantic.
Well, if they've got her things back, Nell's got her Mary Poppins bag back.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Right. Well, no. If you just want me to carry it, you can let me know. But if you don't want, no, that's fine.
Oh my
She's
gosh,
like
she doesn't know what to
halfway,
do.
kind of like boulder rolling, like the bag just like directly into her other bag. Like, I'll be okay. I'll organize it later.
Oh, yeah. No. Of course.
Avalon needs a kid to take care of since Adult's not here.
Feel lost.
I'll be baby.
Happy baby.
Keela turns her attention to the group and says, I will be here when you return. I will try to do my best to find out what information I can. But good luck in your hunt for Thraxia.
Oh, Keela. Are there any really, really spicy peppers in the Feywild?
I had a creeping suspicion that you would ask that. You will find in this small burlap sack within this one, they are extremely potent. Be careful. Do not touch your eyes.
I will try and remember that.
Thraxias.
Got him. She sticks her hand in the bag and just rubs her hand together and be like, ah!
So yeah. We are going to really montage what happens next.
I love the idea of us throwing Nell like a football, and then she's hurtling towards Thraxia with her hands outstretched, be like, "Give me your eyes!"
So-
She'd have her meat skewer all the way.
Oh.
With peppers on it.
Oh my.
Oh, kebab style.
Oh my god. Okay.
More nice Nell.
The group of you make your way back to Waterdeep, and with Avalon's help, big braining what she remembers when she was kidnapped, you are able to find the sewer. Map.
That looks like blood on the floor.
Looks like bones too.
So, when you enter the sewer, you find a number of troubling things. You find that the winding ways are littered with evidence of death. There are bones, there are bodies, and eventually you find what appears to be a base of some kind for the Stormcloaks. You quickly dispatch them. You take them out before they can alarm others, and you find yourself quite wearied, quite bloodied, as you delve deeper and deeper into the sewers underneath Waterdeep. Eventually, you find a series of caverns. They are dark and damp. And you get the sense, Avalon, as you take a deep inhale of breath, you smell divinity on the air. You are close. You can tell that somewhere to your east, not very far away, another divine is nearby.
This is it. This is where she is.
What should we do?
First thing, Nell needs to get out those peppers.
I think run straight at her. Do you have a better idea? I can't sneak. Do you see what I'm wearing?
Well, I mean, just because you can't doesn't mean the rest of us can't.
Oh yes, I'll just sit here.
I'm not.
Yeah, we don't have Adon's help to make us sneakier, unfortunately.
No. Is there someone that does want to sneak?
I mean, I'm relatively sneaky, but not that sneaky.
I can try.
Nell's
damn
in
well try.
shininess. Got a little plumed helmet and breastplate.
I just don't know what sneaking is going to help if I'm the only one sneaking.
Right. Right. Yes.
So then we should just go in full force.
I mean, I kind of like the way that sounds. That kind of sounds pretty baller.
Pretty poggers. hate myself. Sorry.
That sounds really epic in poggers.
Anyways.
Are there any last minute? What the fuck is wrong with your hit points?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, right. I took them away.
No,
Oh, yeah.
not my hit points.
Okay.
What my hit points?
So, are there any things that you want to do before you engage in this combat? Any preparations
yes,
you want to make?
Can you give me a second though?
Yeah,
Okay, take your time.
Quick question: did we got a full rest in, right?
Yes, but you are still missing some hit points.
That's fine. Yeah, I just want to get my divine sense. I'm gonna reroll my ring of the ram. Please be more than one. Yeah. And that's on 3. Just want to make sure everything's back up and ready to go. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Nell has fully coated everything she can in spicy pepper oil.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
We love to see it. Okay. You can add 1 spice damage to all of your attacks that hit.
Oh boy. Let's kill her.
All right. Samara.
I think. Sorry, I'm looking at the details.
No, you're fine. Do you want another minute to think?
It's just a lot of reading, that's all.
Okay, that's fine. So something will narratively happen before combat starts. As the group of you finish preparing whatever you need to prepare, and you're beginning to make your approach, I'll say that y'all are like about here. You peek towards Thraxia, and what you see is an open chamber. There is blood smeared all across the ground. And in the very center of this chamber, you witness a Yanti. You see a slender woman with serpentine features. Avalon, you instantly recognize her as Thraxia. She looks over and towards your direction and says, My, it took you long enough to get here. I was beginning to wonder if you would show at all. And look, you've brought all your friends. How fantastic.
Can I? I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Avalon.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious.
When my AC
Do you want to do that at the... So I'll say, like, you can trigger at the beginning of combat if you want.
Well, it's concentration up to 10 minutes, so I think... Yeah, we'll do it at the beginning of combat, just to be
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I think Avalon would just draw her sword and say, "Enough words, Thraxia."
Oh, is it violence you choose, then? You know, we could come to some sort of deal. I am quite the forgiving and reasonable person.
Well, it's unfortunate that I'm not.
The champion of deception.
That pose.
All right. So you choose violence, then. And you
Of
see...
course we do.
You see her eyes
It's
begin to
treason,
change
though.
color. You see darkness rippling around her form, wrapping around her like a cloak, and her mouth just unhinges.
Cute.
She
Hot.
begins to melt right in front of you. Can I please get everyone to roll for initiative? Make sure you select your token.
Ooh.
Good initiative, Alaris.
Heck yeah.
Hecate. Ooh, Ooh, I actually got pretty good initiative this year.
Nice.
But I want everybody to go before me.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's fine. I don't care. It's just easier.
Come back, Avalon. There you are. Don't be shy. Okay.
Don't be shy.
Oh my god, Avalon.
Wow.
It's okay, you got Shield of Faith on you.
Okie dokie. Right as Alaris' turn's about to start, what we see is this being before your eyes. The champion of Deceit melts away in front of you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Melts away in front of you. What you see instead is something not of this world. You see her features turn gaunt. The serpentine skin sloughs off and hits the ground in wet, sloppy sounds. The meat turns into something not quite human.
She is a goddess of deception. Or champion. So, I mean, yeah.
She rolled a 13. So we'll say that the Shield of Faith immediately goes off. And Alaris, it is your turn.
Ah. Okay, how far away is she? Too far.
Damn.
Heck.
She does radiate an aura of power. You can tell that she is very strong.
Boy. Ooh, boy.
The entire area stinks of divinity.
Yuck. Okay, well, first things first, I would like to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on her.
Okay.
Next thing. Try to ambush her. First turn of each combat, your walking speed increases to the attack. One additional weapon attack is part of that action. Okay. Oh boy, we're about to shoot some arrows. That's what we're about to do. We're gonna move a little bit closer so that next round we aren't super far away. I don't like Stella measuring things.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, so Laris is gonna move up. She's gonna pull out her bow, and she's gonna take a couple shots. Because she's too far away to do anything else.
Okay.
So, she's gonna get. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
As you move closer into this circle, this open area, you can see that there are a number of mirrors. They appear to be made out of crystal, and they shimmer. You see beyond. It's kind of hazy because you're not focusing too much on it, but it looks as if they are peering into other places.
That's discerning. Okay. We're still gonna shoot her.
Yeah.
Boop a boo. So with my dread ambusher, I get I'll get 3 shots, just so you know.
Okay.
First one, 20.
That's a hit.
Okay, that's my regular one. Boop. I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher on this one because I didn't say it on that one. If this one hits, I get an additional 1d8 damage on it.
Okie dokie.
18.
That's a hit.
Okay. 11. 8. My keyboard is so clickety-clackety. And then last one, 14.
14 is a miss.
Okie dokes. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's all. That's the thing.
So what we see is 2 arrows land, and as they just whoosh, cut through the air and embed into the body of this creature, it begins to get swallowed up. You see the meat of the body begin to like pull the arrows into its body, and one arrow just goes whoosh, very wide. All right. Samara, it is your turn.
Would I know she actually took the damage, or did she just absorb it and add it to her health? with the arrows?
She definitely got damaged, but
Okay.
it seems like they're not as effective as one might hope.
Okay.
Damn, I'm really sorry, but I forgot to use my hunter's mark damage.
Go ahead and roll that as Samara's doing her turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh! Wow.
Take that. I think what I am gonna do, I'll probably just move. How far away is this? I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. Blast this bitch.
Okay.
I have a physical dice. Oh my gosh. Why? It was right there. 17?
17 is a hit.
Okay, thank God. Oh my God, I'm rolling so shitty for damage. 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
But the next attack has advantage.
Excellent. So with Guiding Bolt, does it say that they begin to illuminate light, or is it just like they're outlined?
I think it's like they get blasted and it's like a little shimmery thing to like pretty much point them out.
Okay. So as this light comes through, you hear an unearthly wail come from her. And as it collides into her and you see her outlined, this shape of her begins to shift, and it's very unnerving, joints twisting at ways that they shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Gross.
And then with the end of your turn, it will begin. It will you see her slide forward.
You.
She doesn't have legs anymore.
Gross.
As she moves a little closer, you feel this oppressive wave of just discomfort. Your skin begins to crawl, Alaris, as you are within distance from her.
Distance.
I have an aura,
Yes.
so I don't have to keep counting. Okay, it has thrives on company. The lonely has advantage on attack rolls while it is within 30 feet of at least 2 other creatures. Otherwise has disadvantage. Okay, so that doesn't actually trigger. So we'll move a little closer. There we go. Now you're within 30 feet. Okay, you see her arms contort forward and then just shoot out, stretching at impossible lengths. She will use her multi-attack. She makes 1 harpoon arm attack. I'm gonna use my blessing for that.
Oh no!
On Alaris.
Don't you get advantage anyways, though?
Yeah.
Well, haha. Okay, I'm just flexing.
Holy shit.
Not that one. Not that number.
It crits you. Okay, you take 43 damage.
That hurt a lot.
Oh no, I don't like that.
On a hit, the target is grappled. Okay. So what you see is this arm just shoot out. It's still connected to her body, and it just pierces right through you. And it hooks. And then she's going to use Sorrowful Embrace. You are grappled. You must make a Wisdom DC 15 saving throw.
I'm gonna use a blessing, please.
Oh my god.
You can use a blessing. She rolled a 1.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my
16.
god.
Alright, you save. So, let's see. On a failed save, half as much damage. Alright, 4d8.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Okay, so you take 11 damage.
I am now unconscious.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Okay. So It hooks you and it begins to drag you towards it. You move 30 feet closer. Yeah, that's its turn. No.
We're in range. No, you're not.
I wonder if there's a way I can show you the aura.
Oh, that's a full action. Oh boy. I can't boop you. You're too far.
I am pretty far.
Well, Nell's gonna dash to at least try and at least get to you.
Okay. We see Nell running up.
She'll use her bonus action to analyze enemy.
Okay. Analyze enemy. You size up an enemy with one look. The next minute, you can attack the creature, add your intelligence modifier to your damage rolls and to your attack. The first time you hit the creature with a weapon attack, each turn you do additional 1d10 damage. Okay, great. Fantastic. Avalon, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Heroism on Samara.
A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns. This is concentration.
So I will do that. Now, I'm gonna... Oh shit, that was an action. How does extra attack work?
So the way extra attack works is, it doesn't add an action.
Right.
You basically just
Only
make
if
your
I
one
attack.
action. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. And then I'm gonna... The beep, boop, beep, boop. Right here. Okay, that's all I can really do.
Can y'all see the auras now?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
They're spooky because they're dark.
Yeah. Alaris, give me a death saving throw.
I don't wanna.
You'll be fine. 16 is the save. And just to let you know, you do have one blessing if you want to use the blessing to fish for that crit.
No, that's okay. I can save.
Okay. You save. Samara, it is your turn.
No one's hit her yet, right?
No,
You
yeah,
did, and I did.
Yeah, you
Well,
both
I'm
hit
saying
her.
after me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, no
no.
one else has hit her.
So she still has advantage on her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, what are my temporary hit points that I have right now? How many?
It's my charisma mods 3. So that is yeah, so that's 3.
Nice, I'll take it. Fuck.
And that's at the start of each of your turns.
So it like keeps going?
Yeah.
That's
So
dope
it
as
won't
fuck.
stack, but it
Oh.
basically refreshes.
Okay. That's still great. This is awful.
Oh, this sucks.
I hate this.
Stupid Thraxia.
Get her with the peppers.
I need to boop you first.
I appreciate it.
The thing is I want to heal Alaris, but she's right after me, and Alaris is all up in her grill right now.
Yeah. But we also don't want her to go stabby stab Alaris.
Yeah, true. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Alaris.
Okay.
At first level.
Okay.
There we go. 9 points.
All right. So you are now conscious, but you are prone.
And then Samara is going to move over. I believe I can get to here.
Okay.
And I don't know if I want to do this now or not. This is hard, guys.
You've got this. I believe in you.
Be fine.
If you die, you won't be alone. You'll meet up with Adon.
Thanks. I'll just do a sacred flame. So she needs to make a dex save of 16.
Okay. Roll an 11. What does Sacred Flame do?
It is sorry. So flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take, in this case, 2d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Has no benefit from cover. So why is everything going haywire right now? Okay. 6. 10 points of radiant damage.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Eat that, Thraxia.
She screams. That seems to be super effective.
Radiant damage is super effective. Or
It's
probably...
almost like I can just spew radiant damage out of my freaking pores.
Me too. Sacred Flame's a cantrip.
Here we go, guys. Let's freaking do it.
Is that all for you, love?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is now Thraxia's turn. Thraxia immediately wheels around and...
Don't like that.
No!
She goes, ah! And then this harpoon arm just attempts to spear you, Samara.
Ah!
19. Okay. Take 23 piercing damage.
Oh!
Hurts.
Make that 20.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she does Sorrowful Embrace. So you are grappled now.
Mm-hmm.
And roll me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
If I don't make 15 on my wisdom saving throw, I was like,
Very
I got
nice.
+8 if I don't make a 15.
Okay, so you take 11 extra damage. So you take 23 piercing damage, so it's like pierces into you, just penetrating armor, and she begins to yank you forward. God, this is like a Dead by Daylight kind of thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, this is horrifying.
And she pulls you 30 feet.
Nope, don't like that.
Oh, so you're right next to her.
Fuck her.
Welcome to the club.
So what you see is like her arm withdraws from Alaris, like, you know, before the spell happens. And one of her arms is currently through Samara right now. And as she pulls you in close, you get the stink of death all around you. The divinity is cloying. It's overwhelming.
Ugh.
It is assaulting your senses.
Can I tell that she's undead when that happens?
She is not undead. Yeah, and just the sheer power radiating off of her is that 11 psychic damage that you took there. That's her turn. Nell, it is now your turn.
Well, seeing that Alaris's eyes are at least open, she's gonna scamper here and just take a stab with hot chili oil chef knife.
I love that. Right in the eye.
Blessing.
Okay, go ahead and use your blessing.
Blessing, please.
Blessing,
Blessing,
please.
blessing.
Oh,
Oh,
was it enough?
15 is not enough.
rats.
The AC is 16.
Oh,
Thank you.
jam biscuits.
All right, Avalon, it is your turn.
All
see this
right.
arm just fucking spearing out of Samara right now.
Still have Shield of Faith. Oh, do I need to roll for the Shield of Faith?
Yes. Please roll Constitution. You have to beat a 10.
Constitution saving throw or just Constitution
Saving
check?
throw. Yeah, saving throw.
Okay. Where'd it go? Yeah.
The
You
spell
still have Shield of Faith.
maintains. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, Avalon's gonna. Is Alaris on the ground or did she stand up?
She's still down.
Awesome. I'm gonna stand, boop, right there, and I'm gonna use my pike. So it's a reach. it's that one's a reach one. Won't get too close here. Oh, but I'm gonna. Oh shoot. Is radiant consumption also?
Yes. It's
Concentration.
you and you did put
Yeah, because I have.
Well, I won't use it right now, just
Okay.
because I'm too close to everyone. But
Yeah, we'd all be taking the damage.
we'd all be getting a little crusty and crispy.
pretty sure you would immediately down Alaris.
That'd be funny. I'd
Probably.
laugh, but like not in a funny
would.
way.
In a nervous way.
In like a nervous way, I'd be like, ah! Pike.
It's fine.
Ooh!
That's a crit.
Nice.
26.
Fuck her up. Fuck it up, Kevin.
Okay.
And then another pike.
14 damage. That's a hit.
Get her.
4 more damage.
Good job.
Okay, so that was your action.
I'm gonna lay on hands.
Touch me.
Fuck, that's an action. God damn it.
You always pull her away.
Damn it. Yeah, can I drag her just like back?
Yes.
Will
I'll say it
here
counts-
be enough?
Yeah, that's gonna be all of your movement.
That's perfect.
Okay.
I went ugh. Honestly, I
Alaris.
probably just threw her over my shoulder and was like
And then she's gonna go right back in.
yeah.
Yeah, she's like, all the healers. I guess you're a healer.
I count.
Yeah,
can
you
heal.
count. You count. Okay, so how does getting up? Is it half your movement or an
Yep.
action? Okay.
It just eats half your movement.
Oh, we're still gonna be in the bubble.
So the bubble only matters if there's 2 people in it, a minimum. So honestly,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You can
Yup.
ignore the bubble because it gets advantage no matter what.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that being farther away from this lady is helpful or not.
You do more
Uh,
damage up front, though.
I know. I'm like, I should have just. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna stand up
Mhm.
and go back to her and hit her.
Avalon's like, no, wait, no.
Why did you pull me away?
I didn't want you to die. Dawn's not here. I don't know what I'm doing.
I can't do anything back here. Not
I
really.
don't want you to fully die.
Okay. Fun times. Good stuff. Okay, well, Alaris is gonna use her bonus action to recast Hunter's Mark because it's gone now. And then she's gonna, with her whole 9 hit points, she's gonna back up to the scary lady.
Sounds
Fuck
good.
her up.
I'm so scared. Okay. I'm gonna stab.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then I guess. Okay. Oh, I have a thing for Hunter's Mark. I don't know why I would roll for it every time. Okay, and I'm gonna stab.
That's a hit.
And I do that, and I do that. Okay.
So that was a total of 13, 16, 20, 26 damage. Right.
24, I think.
24. Math is hard.
Math is hard.
Okay, 24 damage. Yeah. She looks winded.
Sweet. Alaris looks really winded.
Alex looks fucked up.
Alaris, is she hurty?
Owie, yes.
Owie.
Samara, it is your turn.
Okay.
Don't forget about those 3.
Yes, thank you. I'll get to heal 3 hit points.
Just a little smidgen of health points. Just a wee little smidge.
Okay. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I'm gonna drop Shield of Faith, and I'm going to try and cast Bane at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Get her.
She needs to make a Charisma save of 16.
Okay, she did a 4.
Wow. Oh, take that. Okay,
Okay.
hopefully that'll help.
Alright, so whenever she makes an attack roll or saving throw, she subtracts a die 4. Okay. I'll try to remember that. So that is an action, you have a bonus action.
Let's see. What are my bonus actions? After that, I will do Mass Healing Word.
Ooh.
So, get up to 6 creatures within range. 1d4 plus 5. So everybody gets 14 points healing.
Nice, very nice.
And then after that, I'll probably just back up.
So,
I'll probably pick up to there.
just so you know,
Yes.
you have her arm
yeah.
sticking in you.
It's like, don't listen to me.
Just imagine it a silly putty, you know? Just like...
And those little arms where you like slapping on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Psych.
It is now the Lonely's turn. Because there are enough friends in its radius. Come on. It thrives on company, so it gets advantage, right? And you see this arm, the other arm, just shoot out towards Nell. And this is a ranged attack, which would be disadvantage, but because of this, it's advantage, so it's normal. Does a 15 hit you, Nell?
Nope.
Okay, so you see this like go right over her head and just crashes into the stone behind her, and she goes, "Argh!" and she pulls it back. And then she casts her Sorrowful Embrace. So that is going to be a Wisdom saving throw from Samara. You have to beat a 15.
Don't forget about Bane.
Yes, so that did... Okay, good point. I forgot, but it did still miss.
Right.
Okay, so you save, you take 12 psychic damage as another pulse of this rotten divinity just overwhelms you.
And then I'll make it's a Constitution save for Concentration checks. Sorry.
Yes.
Still up.
Okay, you saved it. Nell, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, Sheffy, stab.
Do it.
Get her.
Oh.
7. That's a miss.
Oh, man.
It's too sinewy.
You're like, how do you even stab something like this? Anything else for you, love?
Nope. That's all she got.
Okay, Avalon, it's your turn.
So while that's all happening, Avalon's gonna use her movement to get she can get there with 30.
Okay.
Okay. And she's gonna just she's gonna sorry, Samara. I will be
fine.
dropping heroism so I can cast Branding Smite. Can you listen, Branding Smite? We've had this conversation. I just need you to go into chat. Thank you.
Okay.
Jeez. Gee
So
whiz.
next time you hit a creature, it deals extra 2d6 radiant damage.
So now for her attack, Pike. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Sage advice, sage advice, sage advice.
Say, what is that? Give it to me. I'm ready. Oh my god.
Oh, hit over here. No, that's right.
Oh, yeah, you can use your reaction to add to your
Plus 3.
roll. +3. That's a
Okay.
hit.
Yeah, no.
So Nell, tell me what this looks like as you use Sage Advice to... Avalon's like right about to miss, but you just turn the tide right here. What does this look like?
Well, she's kind of in there with her chef's knife, and she just happened to like brush her I don't know what robes, shadowy, sinewy bits she's got, but her knife just kind of like flicks it, and she's like, opening.
And Avalon goes for
and,
the...
adjusts. Yeah, and then stabs.
That's a hit.
Okay, I love that. Boom. And also now, hiya. Oh, hiya.
Now do the thing.
Now do
All
it,
right,
please.
so that is 9 piercing damage and then 7 radiant damage.
And then that's so funny. What is so also really funny is that I have also another attack. So I will be also doing the other attack.
Okay, before you do, so your Branding Smite also has a thing that says the target becomes visible if it's invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends. This
Correct.
becomes a concentration spell, right?
Yes.
So, as you are landing this blow, and light just erupts and consumes the creature, you see it's beginning to slowly melt away before your eyes. Because she is shedding light, the shadows appear to be withdrawing from her. She seems to be weaker now. Go ahead and
Now
do your
that's-
next
Hell yeah.
attack.
Now that's fucking awesome. Okay. Boom. Pike, please. Why do you hate me? Roll 20. Thank you.
16 is a hit. Okay.
Ooh.
As this 12 damage lands, you see she begins to bleed profusely from the wound you're making. Something has changed as you've introduced light into the situation.
Oh, I see.
Should we kill her or should we keep her alive and try to question her?
Let's kill the fuck
we're
out of
fucking
her.
killing her.
You're killing her so good
I'm like,
and
we
hard.
can kill her, but do we want to question her?
No,
Okay,
I mean,
let's fucking
I don't
go.
want to question her. I want to rip her in twine.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's freaking...
Laris, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna do some stabbing. Okie dokes. Stabbing 1. I would like to use my thingamabob.
Okay, Alaris uses advantage. That's exactly what it's called. 18 is a hit.
Okay. And then the hunter's mark.
Okay,
Attack number 2.
so these attacks that you're doing now, they're hitting much harder. Absolutely. 21 is a hit.
And hunter's mark.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to use the short sword that's in my offhand.
Okay.
And pew, that does not hit.
12's a
Right?
miss.
No. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're
Okay.
gonna leave it then.
Samara, it is now your turn. You can see that she is bleeding profusely now. She is on.
She's on death's door.
Well, not quite. Very close. She's definitely struggling. Let me actually do something real quick. Okay, never mind. Constitution saving throw of 16.
I think I will. I'll just do another Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So she just needs to make a dex save of 16.
She fails. She rolls an 8.
6. 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You see this charge just like ripple across her, and she cries out bloodily.
And I'm just gonna be like, "Come on, Nell, finish her off."
Yes, Nell.
You can do this. Poke her in the eye.
Get her with the pepper skewer.
You hear her go, and she just thrusts her arm out towards Avalon.
No.
This is
She's
at
not
advantage.
No, it's not.
22.
But also Bane.
Oh,
Right?
also Bane.
Is that still open? That's still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d4. That's a 19.
We were close. We were
Yeah,
close.
So close.
All right, you take 25 piercing damage. She drags you in. This harpoon arm just spears through you, pulls you in, and then
Ow.
she goes, and then sorrowful embrace. So I need both Avalon and Samara to roll DC 15 Wisdom saving throws. Wow, I rolled fucking atrocious.
Okay, so hold on, wait a second. I am gonna be using so I will be using my blessing for that one. I will be fully using my blessing for that one.
Okay, well, I rolled 9 damage.
4d8.
4d8 and I rolled 9 fucking damage.
You know what? I'll take that 9 damage.
God damn
You're
it.
not gonna use your blessing then?
No, I'll save that. I'll save that one.
Oh my god. That's some bullshit right there. Okay.
What do you mean bullshit?
I know this monster's bullshit. Okay, so Samara takes 4 damage. Avalon takes 9 damage. It's just divinity. Ow. Nell, it is your turn.
Death knife, go.
Yeah!
That's a hit. 24.
Is that technically a 19?
Yes.
Because it's a +5. That's
Yep.
a crit.
That's a crit. Okay.
From
So
critical
wait.
knowledge.
Before you do that,
Great.
so since you have the option and it's not coded, do you want to double the number you roll, or do you want to roll twice?
Doubles 5.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage. Right, so you do 16
Oh,
damage.
And I get 1 extra d10 because analyze enemy still active.
Yep.
And 1 point of spice damage.
Yep, 1 point of spice
Finisher.
damage.
Finisher.
You have to get a perfect roll here. Oh.
Ah.
Okay. 1 damage. So that's a total of 9 damage. She is looking bad. Looking real bad. But you can tell as you stab her, the spice it begins to sizzle.
Yes.
Ooh, spicy.
She screams. Avalon, it is your turn. You have an
Okay.
arm sticking through you, by the way.
That's fine. This is a very important moment for Avalon. Seeing this major enemy who she swore vengeance against almost fallen at her feet. She's going to I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting sweaty. She's gonna rip off her mask and
Face reveal.
and throw it on the floor. And absolutely wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to make this as cool. I'm trying to make this as cool as possible. Give me 1 second. She's gonna cast Branding Smite again.
So you do
that-
still have that on.
Okay, it doesn't. I don't have to keep recasting it.
Did you take
If it's for 10 minutes in
damage?
concentration.
You did take damage. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw. Boom.
Okay, you do not save, so you do
Why do
have
I
to
keep
recast
rolling
it.
that once? Okay, guys, funny prank. This is hilarious.
Roll a 4.
Who keeps making me roll that ones? Okay, yeah, so I'll recast it.
Okay.
And her eyes are gonna like emit like white hot flames and smoke as she casts Branding Smite. And then she's gonna hit with her very cool sword, you know, for that double attack. 24.
That's a hit.
Great. 10. Hold on, I'm not done. And then also I have one more. Here it comes. Yeah, how's 12 sound?
12's a miss.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's okay because the first one hit.
Yes. Okay, so you do 11 radiant damage and 10 piercing damage.
Yes.
Tell me what this looks like.
Yes! Her sworn enemy is finally at her feet, and she's gonna rip her mask off and like kind of like throw it on the floor, and it sticks into the ground. And she's gonna let out this mighty battle cry. I'm gonna say for cinematic reasons, she'll miss on the first swing, but on the last swing, she's gonna take her sword and drive it straight down, boom, right down on her head and twist it in. And just kind of stand there for a second. Yes. Cool. Epic. I did it. That's my turn. And I killed it. Cool.
And with that, her body slowly turns to ash, melting away before your eyes. And she's gone.
Bless you. Oof.
So, what does Avalon's face look like?
Yeah.
Samara-
Face reveal.
Samara's honestly like seeing Avalon yank her face mask off is like in shock.
I like to think that the light obscures her face a little bit.
Mhm.
And she does have her head kind of down to the ground, but what you can see for sure is she's got very kind of angular features, square face, very like aquiline nose, and blonde but kind of like white blonde hair that's been plaited back really tight to her head. And then she's got just a big old scar that kind of runs right through her hairline down into the front of her eyebrow. And so she stands up and picks up her mask off the ground and gently puts it back on. And then wipes her sword off and puts it back in her sheath.
Is she gone?
Everyone looks on the ground a little bit. Is she gone, DM?
Yes, she is ash.
I think thus ends Thraxia.
She is the champion of deceit.
That is true.
That was cool as fuck though.
I mean, it could have been a little bit smoother, but you know, we're all standing now. That's
You
great.
got there.
Samara, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. with a 10. With a 10, you kind of survey the immediate area, trying to get a sense, opening yourself up to the magic around you. As the witch, you are very in tune with magic of this world, of reality, of other worlds. And you tap into the sense of divinity around you, and you feel it fading. You are very certain that this is the end of Thraxia.
That bitch is gone. I
That
can't
bitch
feel her
is
anymore.
dead.
Ding dong, the bitch is
That was for Katla, you raggedy bitch.
And then Samara's pretty much just gonna like plop down, start doing like a little meditation, and do prayer of healing.
Okay.
So everybody gets 19 points back.
Yummy.
So what you see around you are these mirrors, and there are tables underneath each of these mirrors and a number of trinkets on each of them. As you peer around, it's almost as if looking through a window into another place. Each of the three are completely different. You see vaguely something like mountains in one, something like a desert in another, and the last looks like it's looking out on a vast ocean.
That's exactly where we need to go.
How very convenient. Seems she was after the keys as well. Or she's the one who hid them and is keeping tabs on them. One more time.
I think both are likely.
Yes, but what's more important is that we should have insight as to where we might find Adon.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here. In the bones and viscera.
Yeah, so we were hopefully gonna find some way into the underworld with Thraxia, but we killed her.
We did.
So
We did.
yeah.
I was kind of, expecting perhaps like a little sprite to pop up and be like, you did it, you killed Thraxia. Here's where Adon is. But, I guess things here in this realm are a little different.
You know who the person is that can talk to dead people? Adon.
Oh,
Can she talk to Ash though?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
We'll have
pretty
to
sure
ask
they
her
have
when
to
we
be
speak with her.
here.
she would definitely figure it out.
She would try.
Knowing Adon, she would figure that out.
Nell's then gonna like take a bottle that she has in her bag and just kind of like scoop up ashes.
Okay. Nell, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
No, that was a good call on that spicy knife.
That's a
Uh-oh.
nat one.
Uh-oh.
Retro.
Uh-oh.
Okay. As you are manipulating the ash, you can tell that there's something wrong with it. It's very sludgy. It's very unpleasant to handle. It actually kind of burns your fingers if you touch it. It seems to be quite caustic. It does not seem to be... It's like kind of like a Newtonian fluid. It does not want to be in this vessel that you're trying to capture it into.
I wouldn't mess with that, Nell. Perhaps leave that one be.
Is anyone else near Nell as she's doing this?
Yeah, I'm crouching down to her level.
Is examining the tables and all their trinkets.
You're probably sitting like right in front of her as she's doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Avalon and Samara, roll me perception checks. That's a 9 from Avalon. Samara, 22.
Much better.
Samara, you see there's something in the sludge, but you're gonna have to grab it with your hand.
Ew.
Oh, that's so gross!
Samara's not really bothered by that kind of stuff, considering the ocean is full of gross, slimy things. So
What in the world are you doing?
What? No, this caustic material is no problem for me to reach my bare hand into.
Samara, don't touch that.
Are you my mom?
No, I'm just saying.
Are you my
just,
mom?
just maybe have a.
So, Samara, as you reach in, you pull something out and you open your hand. The sludge runs down your arm. And as it's leaving your hand and falling with gravity, your hand remains stained black. And in your hand, you hold the death key.
I got the death key. I got the death key.
Nell.
We don't eat that one.
Nell, as you are watching Samara grab this and hold it up, you feel something in your gut.
Oh no.
It's kind of familiar. You're quite familiar with food, with hunger, but it's something different this time. There's a pit, a void, an emptiness. As you're looking at this, you feel the beginning of a starvation. You now have a condition where you are craving to eat magical items.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And that is where we're going to end our session for today.
I'm dead. No. Wow.
That was great.
Yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed the show today. We're going to go around real quick and please tell us about who you are and where we can find you, and we'll go the other way around. Dungeon name.
And we're gonna test this out, make sure I'm talking first. Hi guys, I'm Dungeon Dame. I play Alaris. You can find me here mostly on Stella's channel, and in her Discord, but sometimes on Twitter and Instagram as well. My favorite part of tonight, which is very difficult because there are so many good parts from tonight, and it was a very emotional part, but I am very impressed with how the whole grot situation played out. Like, just that whole scenario was very memorable.
So do keep in mind, even though the events were undone, the feelings are still there. You realize what it feels like to lose Grot, and it's a very raw wound. He might still be here, he might still be around, but you feel that. You know what it's like to lose him. And it was an awful, awful feeling.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I understand.
There's gonna be a cat fight between Matea and Alaris.
Awesome. Great. Sorry. Bravo.
I'm Bravo. You can find me over at the Monty Hall. Monday we are starting with the second episode of NPC Lab. Hope to see you guys there. My favorite part from the night. Jeez, that's hard. I'd say Samara, like, going full, like, Iron Man and reversing, like, everything that bad happened and snapping the Infinity Gauntlet. I thought that was very, very, very cool. Yeah, ending my sworn vengeance enemy also was very, very fun. This was probably one of the most badass D&D games I've ever played. This was awesome. Big claps. Boop, boop.
Thank you. Next we have Giggly.
Hi guys, I'm Giggly. You can find me here on Twitch at GigglyDendroLegus or on Twitter at GigglyDendro. I don't know. This whole episode honestly was a lot of fun, and there was so many memorable moments. No, the fact that I got the chance to reverse something was pretty dope. So thank you, Zombie Fighter, for getting me that card, even though it caused me a lot of stress. But thank you so much.
I think that's definitely the coolest card in the deck. Yeah. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Lady May.
Hey, I'm May. I can be found on the internet in the, Lady May MEA and
Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and Discord, all sorts of places. Yeah, the fate card was one of the coolest resolutions, I think. That was fun.
It's like perfectly timed too. Love it. I'm still Luna. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, please consider giving the channel a follow. That way you get notifications for when we go live, and it's a way that you can support us. We play this game on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I do want to give a quick shout out to EJ, who is not here with us tonight. She will be back next week. Good luck, EJ, with your final. And we all love you and miss you. And my favorite part of this episode was hitting on Samara.
Yeah.
I love that, like, this was like a perfect showcase of like how fucking badass Samara is. And then she's like, yeah, of course I'm fucking blushing.
Yeah,
Listen,
you're cute. Yeah, can
Sheila
I
is
hold your
fucking
hand?
hot. Like, beyond anything. She has a fucking bowstring of what, Starlight?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, what the fuck? Of course it's gonna make Samara nervous.
Love it. And you get to go back and say, hey girl, what's up? I just,
Hey, girl.
you know, killed the
Hello?
champion of Deceit. No big deal.
I'm gonna send her a message, like, through sending and be like, hi, how are you?
That's so precious.
Like heart icons.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love it so much. Thank you all so much for being here. Please stay safe out there. Please remember to be kind to one another. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.